Okay. I would hope the stream is now up and working. But hey, let me just double check.
So if you sharpen the edges of the melon baller, you can really get in there and carve out perfect little spears of flesh.
And haha, joke's on you. Well, I'm actually still gonna upload the whole stream, but I may edit it down later to the not insane parts.
So you're not going to post, is what you're saying?
No, this is going up unless something horrendous happens.
Oh my god, something horrendous happened.
You know.
We're all going to die. In the game.
All right.
Not in real life, because that'd be crazy.
Well, you might. Okay. Just making sure it's up and working. Alright, since we have everybody here, I will do a quick recap over what happened last week. The party has once again been contacted.
Hold on a second here.
What? I don't want to have to repeat myself twice, so.
I know.
All right. Let me know when you're back.
I have you repeating yourself twice. So I'm giving
Hey,
you
you start repeating yourself again, Jim.
Well, as the party may or may not recall, they were contacted by their favorite major, and they were once again contracted this time to investigate the happenings of what's going on at the Sea Prince Isles. He said that basically large numbers of villages had gone missing overnight. Large gatherings could be seen throughout the jungles and in large flotillas out in parts, but no one really knows what's happening. Also, that same fog you encountered from several adventures back has also made an appearance again in that area. And since you are the only ones who kind of know anything about it, they're sending you once again to it. You were given a writ of passage to get past the fleet of Coland, which is currently blockading the islands, to keep Coland, not to be confused with Pepsi Land, although I think we made that joke last week. And
I made a totally different one. Only there was no D in it.
I keep hearing colon.
Coland. Sorry, my Pennsyltucky accent.
I also don't know why you keep thinking we would be talking about Pepsi Land. It's not Coke Land. It's colon.
Coca-Cola Land. Anyways, you were given a writ to get past the blockade and investigate what's happening. You were told to meet with Jacques White, who is one of the last known positions. Major said he's the only one he's still in contact with over there, and he told you where to find him on Munrig Island at his enclave settlement, and you could meet him there. And he gave you directions for that. And I unfortunately do not have an overland map. That was kind of a low priority for me on this one because I had a lot of other stuff I was working on. So I do apologize for that. But before the party departs, I believe, did we wrap up everything last week with the time skip? Everybody got what they needed? We did all that? I'm pretty
so.
Okay, I thought so. I was just double checking. But yeah, the major, of course, offers the standard, if you need supplies, ammo, food, water, that's all covered for the trip. Any other supplies you may need, now would be the time.
I'm always supplied up.
I don't know if anybody needed any last minute shopping. I think we did a lot of this last week before we wrapped up, but I'm just double checking before we fly right into it.
Yes, I got my AC up to 23.
All right, and
28.
I guess if we're
Shield.
also deciding the party of who's going, obviously, I don't know, Bandit is probably not going to be making it tonight, so I don't know. Maybe we stuff him. I'm trying to still debate what we do with him. Do we stuff him in the hole and then just have him?
He could watch the boat. and we can take Oceanus with us.
Okay, so that was the other question. Oceanus, you taking him to watch the boat, if nothing else?
No, Matt's watching the boat.
Okay, so but you are bringing Oceanus along on this
Well, we have
expedition.
Matt watching the boat, so we don't need Oceanus to watch the boat.
Well, he can come with you and do stuff,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, that's what we were trying to say, Jim.
okay. Okay, so he's coming along as bodyguard.
Or we can bring Bandit as bodyguard and leave Oceanus in the boat. The point is, someone's staying on the darn boat.
I'm okay with using Oceanus willy-nilly, but Bandit, I don't know. Matt may or may not show up. We'll see. But Oceanus we can throw around.
Exactly. Matt's character is there until he's either not or he is.
Yes, we need a boat guard. We have enemies now. They know our ship.
Indeed. Also, other things. So, the party is, I would say, about to make underwear. This is like kind of the night before. But Zataz, where do you spend your evenings? What do you do during the night?
I'm building on things, drawing sketches for new things. I'm just frustratingly trying to figure out how to get this ship to fly.
You hear a creaking above you, like there's something on whatever building you're in. You can hear the floorboards creaking rather noisily above you.
I'm on the ship in my room, so right above me is
Yes.
the deck where the helm is.
Then yes, you would hear noises above you on the deck.
All right, put on my goggles and night vision and investigate.
You go on to the deck. It's the middle of the night, and you see there's no one there.
Strange.
All right.
Oh, we know nothing about this yet.
I checked.
You see some people milling about on the dock below, a handful of people. But go ahead and roll me a perception.
9.
The air is chill, and the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, but you don't see anything.
All right. I checked the machinery around the helm, make sure everything's functioning correctly.
Everything appears to be working normal. No signs of tampering or sabotage.
All right. I go back down below deck.
Okay. That's all that happens.
All right. I continue frustratingly drawing designs for some type of new machine.
Right, it's the next morning. The party has gathered on the ship and is ready to depart. The people who brought your food and supplies are loading the last of them now. Fen, where are you?
At this point, we haven't taken off or anything, right?
No, the ship is still loading.
If the ship is loading, I would probably be on my... Actually, if we're loading to leave, I'd be on the ship.
I presume, unless you have any other business you need to take care of.
No. Probably just crafting some bullets below deck in my room. Because, ammo. Gotta have that.
All right. You go ahead and you can make me a perception check as well.
Sure.
It did. You also rolled low.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Again, you have the sensation of the air is chill and you feel like you're being watched.
From in my room?
Mm-hmm.
I look around, eerily. Is anyone there? Make yourself known.
Turning around and wheeling in the room, you almost seem like you catch a glimpse of something in the mirror that's reflecting in your doorway. Something purple and slender, but it's gone after a quick moment. You only caught the briefest of glimpses of it.
Quit fucking about. Who's out there? And you see, I pull my gun out of the holster, like twirl it, and then cock it back.
There's no sound, no answers.
I go to the mirror.
Just looks like your mirror. You see your reflection in it.
I give it an old flick. I'll just get my sea legs again.
Okay.
If
That's
nothing happens, I would then just go about my business.
no. That's all you get for right now.
Alrighty.
But yes, as the party then gathers at the dock as they finish loading, and you be Anders Salmore sees you off and wishes you best of luck on your travels once again and hopes you return safely. But as you depart and get underway, let's go ahead and have Zataz make one more perception check.
21.
Much better. All right, Zataz, as you sail away in the crowd that has sort of gathered as these have now been sort of a spectacle as you each time you guys depart, you usually have grand adventures. But amongst the crowd and their with a rather glower look, but you see for almost a moment a man, what it looks like has no face, or at least his face is wreathed in glowing green light, and it looks like it's badly mattered. But as the man in the crowd turns to regard you, and no one else in the crowd seems to notice you, he turns away and disappears into the crowd.
Huh.
It's funny. Whenever we get a publicist, that we can get a crowd whenever we leave.
It's not like it's a huge throng of well-wishers seeing you off to war. Again, it's more like just a handful of dock workers and maybe a few errant waifs.
We have gained some notoriety in this town.
Yeah. You've been here for almost a year at this point. So
With my 97, with my brand new shop opening, everyone in town.
yeah, and you got businesses, and yeah, you guys are local celebrities for sure.
Everyone owns at least one Zataz appliance.
It's true. You did have gangbusters last time of a sale, so that might actually be pretty true.
Buy one, get one full price. I like that deal.
Then I'm fine with being the product tester, I guess. Most of our kitchen appliances.
Oh, and it is also as a another aside. You can see I have rearranged the party screen there, and I've included your pets and stuff. If you're missing anything, let me know. If I made it a little more organized.
Yeah, I noticed that when I brought my character sheet up.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll see why it became necessary to do that as this story progresses. But yes, the party has left Saltmarsh to go to the Sea Prince's Isles. Once again, sorry, don't have a map. Sacrifices had to be made in sake for time, but the party continues. It's about a week and a half to the Sea Prince's Isles, but about, of course, after a few days' travel, you finally reach the blockade where your ship is stopped. It is boarded by a larger war galley. There is a rather gruff-looking man with a weathered, leathery face and white handlebar mustache and wispy eyebrows. He boards this and he goes, "What's all this? What's all this? Another one trying to get through, are we? Not on my watch." He says as he approaches your ship. Come alongside us. We'll have you on board now.
Sure. Let us just put the paddles back in.
Oh, here, I can probably illustrate at least the ship.
Giant flippers on either side of the ship that's propelling it. Makes it awkward for sideboarding. Putting the flippers away would stop all forward momentum, so we'd have to slow down, and they would have to peer into us.
Well,
From the crow's nest, I'm going to
it wouldn't
unhook
stop
one
forward
of the,
momentum.
I'm gonna hook one of the riggings up there, and I'm gonna propel down to the bottom of the
It would
deck.
stop forward acceleration.
Right. They approach your ship and they grappling hook it, as it were, and they pull you alongside, and the captain of their ship boards along with a few of his marines. Hang on, I'm trying to illustrate the ship, but not going well. Anyways,
This is your ship after all, Shrek, so I'll let you make the introductions.
Hello.
he goes,
Welcome aboard.
all right, let's have it. My name is Captain Nelson. I am captain of His Majesty's Navy. Why are you trying to run my blockade?
I think we need to let her, guys.
It's a tad.
Do I have the letter? I thought you had it, Fen.
Do I?
Yeah,
I was
you
thinking
had
you
it.
wanted to-
My good captain, I think this should be sufficient as to your quandary about us running. I do a little air quotes, running your blockade. This is a handwritten parchment from
Rite of
Major.
passage would be a more appropriate name for it.
And I
So,
produced
given
the documents.
Surprised they didn't just say, "Hey, this weird ass looking ship's gonna pass by. They're one of ours."
I mean, how would they have gotten that message out quickly?
They
But
were out. They were
The
out.
spell
On,
message.
that's. I mean, that's a thing. That is a thing.
it would take a lot of
Like, how would I have
organization.
gotten that out? I don't know. How about that spell that lets you?
Well, you
communicate
could
with
you
the
could
world?
inquire about the nature of the Colon Navy if you so desired. But
I'm
upon
going to assume that there something like this wasn't too high on the food chain as far as priority.
well, he does take your letter and sort of twiddles his mustache with his lip, you know, doing one of those kind of things. He goes, "Let me see this, see that."
I assure you, Captain, everything is in order.
I've never heard of any Major. Major. What a ridiculous sounding name. But the seal looks right, and everything else appears to be in order. What is your business on the islands?
Does the documentation not was it not sufficient?
No, it just simply says to let them pass. But
Sign.
I am not one to just. I'm a soldier, and I was taught to think with my head, and to just allow strangers pass by some weird named, crazy, retired noble thinks he can just tell me what to do? No,
Well,
sir.
I haven't read it. Who is it signed by? Whose seal is on this?
Someone named Major. Has the royal family of Colon seal on it, so it must be from the royal house itself, or someone related to it.
Well, if it's as you say from the royal house, who am I and who are we to question the orders of royalty?
Why would you be out here with your single ship, prowling these waters with a royal writ to get past this blockade? What could you possibly be doing? What could one ship possibly do to aid the situation on the islands?
Excuse me. Does this ship look like a normal ship of the fleet?
I suppose not.
It looks rather expensive, doesn't it?
I wouldn't know.
Perhaps paid by money from royalty? Perhaps questions shouldn't be asked, and the letter followed, and us to move on.
Let's cooler heads prevail here. Look, Captain, as far as you're concerned, we're under the employ of His Royal Majesty. We are a retainer, and we are here upon the request and business of the King. you need more, I would probably suggest maybe getting an audience with the king yourself. I'm sure he'd be pleased to know that you accosted his retainers.
He kind of bristles at that and pushes up his mustache more and just like, I'm good soldier, I know how to follow my orders. It's your funeral. Those islands are overrun. And there's damn storms that ravage the place, and strange fog, and strange people with even stranger weapons. So, if you want to go there, be my guest.
You hear that, guys?
But
You're gonna
no,
get a funeral.
but know this: the Colon Navy will not come and save you should you get into trouble. I will not risk my men in that place of madness.
Have no fear, Captain. But if that's everything, get the fuck off our ship.
Bristles once again, and gets back on his ship, and proceeds on his way.
Before the ship can move, I'm going to activate the paddles so that way the flippers kind of push his ship away from ours.
Just like, get away and shoot.
What if that's everything? Fuck off.
As soon as he's far enough away, just full speed straight ahead again.
Well, that went well, right, friends?
I hate bureaucracy.
I'm not a fan either,
It's
but
alright, I
they
don't
pay the
listen when
bills.
bureaucracy starts talking. Gotta be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I'm not a fan myself, but it pays the bills.
You pay bills?
I
I just
mean,
live in a crap shack in an abandoned house. I just live in an abandoned crap shack.
my finances are complicated. I have things and networks and things working. I do a lot of stuff.
Did we know about the royalty connection prior to this letter?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he told us.
Major Ursa had boasted about it on several occasions.
Yeah, his connections to the major to the major players in Cullen's royal entourage.
Yeah.
Things he does in his quote unquote retired state.
So we're major players?
Oh God, it's killing me. Oh, Jim, is there a link to your thing?
I mean, you can go back in general.
I got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or you can just search for my name, Yojimbo XD on Twitch.
Go now.
They made-
Twitch.tv/YoJimboXD.
I know, I did. I did the wink and finger guns, so I got it covered.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh,
They're-
or into your
They're
YouTube.
part of Major's
Yeah,
military menagerie.
I don't want to go to your YouTube.
yeah, you'd go to Twitch. I hope the audio is good because I haven't really checked.
I don't know. That's why
It sounded good before.
Okay, well, you never know. Day to day, computers being what they are, sometimes they just reset themselves.
I have no idea what you're
There's no
talking
such
about.
thing as a
Yeah.
Twitch stream that doesn't have audio issues.
I know, but I'm trying to be professional here. I want to be a real streamer. So,
Yeah, so you'll have even more audio issues.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you
mute
worry.
Discord quick.
yeah. But the party,
Yeah. I like going to Jim's screen for all the spoilers.
yeah, yeah, you can do that.
Spoilers?
That is the one downside of me streaming is yes, you can look at all my GM roles and you can see what. Well, you can't see what I'm looking at in the other screen, so I can hide some stuff from you.
I mean, one of the ways around that is to invent a player.
The other thoughts I've had is like I was thinking about doing like a magnified view on the dice rolling area so people can actually see what they're rolling or what the rolls are and other things. I don't know. I thought of ways to improve this, but I just didn't have the time this week to sit down and do any of that. So
There we go.
yeah, so this is and plus once you see the other things I've made for this, hopefully you'll like it and see where all my effort and time went into.
I hate it.
Also, it's probably best if you were streaming the game. We shouldn't be talking about background things during the stream.
It's fine. Like I said, I may edit these down later, but for now, I'm just gonna dump the whole stream out. We're just playing D&D. We didn't
Sounds
normally.
good.
We
Yeah,
didn't.
I checked the audio. Everything sounds really
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
At least
great.
for some of us.
Cool, cool.
I had to fix my mic a little bit though. I was
But
coming up
yeah,
quiet.
we can get back to the game. Yeah, the party departs the blockade. Little trouble was given to them, but they.
Now, did you say on approach it's like really misty over there?
So
Like, can we see it yet or no?
the islands themselves, the island chain itself is it's mostly like jungle archipelagos. It's a series of hundreds, if not thousands, of smaller islands. There's some larger ones too, but one of the ones you're going to is one of the smaller ones. Munrug is not like the Sea Princes generally control island clusters. Like they control this area of islands and this area of islands, but Mumrug is off by itself, kind of isolated from the rest of the islands. It's actually one of the ones that's closer to you than any of the other ones, so it's not too deep into the island chain.
Okay, and is that the island that we're trying to go to? Or...
Yes, that's where you're going to. That's why you're not having to go super far and like deep into the Sea Prince territory. Because Mumrug is kind of on the outskirts. Like I said, it's further away than most other islands are from it. It's kind of isolated. But yeah, that is where you're headed. It is, like I said, a little more jungly. But as the days, as you're about maybe 1 or 2 days out from the islands itself, yeah, the seas begin to get rougher. It's basically not sunny ever. It's just cloudy all the time. Sometimes it rains. There's always a wind. It always seems to be changing directions too. Like 1 hour it's blowing this way, and the next it's different. Like it's very strange for anybody who sailed around. Winds don't change that quickly.
Actually, they do plenty of the times. You've described one of the most relaxing times I've ever been on the water.
In small localized, no, I mean like really localized areas, and I'm not talking about a mile. Like you can go 100 yards and the wind will be different, like completely different.
You're
Yeah.
trying to describe something like the what is it, the plane of pandemonium, where they have like the ever
Yeah,
changing
but it's
craziness.
yeah, but I mean it's not like they're not
Yeah,
like
but-
they're not like hurricane winds or anything that's gonna whip you around
The
or
winds
anything like
aren't
that.
shrieking at us.
No, it's just think like just like that before like a big storm, how it kind of looks and feels, where you can feel the pressure dropping and it gets
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
windy and it starts getting a bit chillier. It's kind of like that all the time.
Already.
I don't know. That's pretty relaxing. That's natural air conditioning right there. Like,
To each their own.
You're a robot. Doesn't bother you.
no.
So it is uncomfortable to the rest of us. Got it.
Occasional lightning crack can be seen off in the distance. But I will say what the interesting thing is about the lightning you see in the distance, you never hear thunder. You only just see the lightning. So
I mean,
that's
I'm
fine.
amphibious, so I'm okay with a bit of water.
Sounds good. We don't happen to see land yet, do we?
Well, as I'd say, what would we say, week and a half, on the 10th day of your voyage, you do finally spot land. It is as I said, it's probably about an island that's maybe 30 kilometers across.
I yell out from the crow's nest, "Land ho!"
It seems to be pretty flat, mostly covered in jungle. A few scattered huts and things can be seen on the beach, but beyond that, there is no sign of life or activity from this distance.
Zataz, we should be good to continue our current heading. I don't see any threats, at least from here to the shoreline, but we are quite a distance out. As I look through the scope of my rifle.
How's depth look for?
Stand by. Jim, how's the depth looking? It's still, it's deep enough to where I can't see the floor.
You mean yeah, no, and the water's too turned up, you wouldn't be able to see it anyways. You'd have to be in very shallow water to have any chance of seeing it.
Well, that's
Visibility is not great.
That's why we specialize tools like the adept line. It's long story short, it's a weight you tied it in a rope, and the amount of length it takes for the rope to hit the bottom is how much depth we got.
Yeah, but if the wind is kicking and the currents are bad, it could drag the weight.
Well, I will be as vigilant as I can be on from the crow's nest to see about if a threat is imminent, and then we have to drop anchor immediately or turn.
As I said, when you approach,
whatever rolls you need.
as I said, you approach the. You don't have to make any rolls. It's not that rough of seas. But as I said, as you approach, there is no sign of life. You don't see any activity. There's no sign of ships. There's just nothing. There's nobody on the beach. Like I said, some of the buildings are intact. There's no sign of struggle. There's no like debris anywhere here. But
Okay.
what would the party like to do? Do you want to go ashore?
We would definitely want to look for a good spot to park the vessel. And then probably
Yeah, try to get as close as possible
Well,
without bombing the ship.
you'd probably have to anchor somewhere offshore and then take a rowboat in, or
I
your
was going to say,
or your crab. You could
That's
drop the
fine.
crab in the water and walk in from there too.
I'll zip down from the crow's nest and get a boat ready for departure.
I was going to say, is there anywhere that looks like a functional harbor? Because this place was supposed to have people on it, right?
Like a decent coastline. Like, do we see a decent coastline, or does it immediately just fuck off right into a jungle tree line?
You could try and sail around and look for a dock, but where you came up on, there was nothing.
No. Okay, I'm saying it strangely.
Is there a shoreline?
A place where like natural formations would keep like the current from being, the consistency of the sea.
Shit.
I don't
He's
know.
talking about a cove.
Because
He's
safe
talking about
harbor
a cove.
doesn't mean a dock. Safe harbor means
He's talking about a cove.
Yeah, where you can put an anchor down and you don't have to worry about your boat moving in the middle of anything.
You don't have to worry about anchoring your ship here. You don't think it's an immediate. You think you can get it close enough that it wouldn't be an immediate danger.
Then I'll get a rowboat ready for departure. Then we should be good.
Also, because I don't have a map for that, so I'm just gonna let you
fine.
have a pass on that. It's fine.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, it went into
Sure, find one. Have fun. I don't have to make.
We were just trying to paint a picture of what the approach of the island looks like.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's the thing about theater of the mind.
Oh.
I can imagine things as much as I like, but you gotta detail your maps out in words. If you don't do them in a pixel format.
Yeah.
Well,
we were curious
from the shoreline, as I said, it just is mostly grass huts. There are a few like docks, not like proper docks, mostly just like planks of wood stacked up. You know,
grass huts.
well, like thatched grass roofs with like whatever wood they could get from the local trees to make huts. Yeah.
So it's actually buildings.
Yeah, like I said, there's a few scattered buildings on the beach from where you can see from the shore.
Shit, intact?
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
I mean, here.
Well, I would definitely relay to the rest of the group that there might be possible signs of life as we're approaching what looks to be domiciles.
This was the closest thing I could think of. Here, I put it in D&D. Something like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it just think that's kind of what you're working with, at least from the beach level. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll drop anchor and start loading up the rowboat. Are we going to? Is Oceanus going to stay here, or is we bringing him with us?
Who's going with?
I thought Bandit was staying on the boat to look after the boat. No, you're bringing Oceanus.
Well,
Okay.
it depends. And I'm going to ask Bandit and Oceanus, which one of you would like to stay with the boat, and which would you like to come with the island? Now it's up to Jim to decide.
Oh, well, I'm bringing Oceanus. I'm not bringing Matt's character. Given the
Okay.
choice, I'd rather take the expendable NPC than the not so expendable player character who's not here right now.
Give us the generic fighter versus the fully loaded bard. God damn it.
Well, if he were here, that's the benefit of having a fifth player. You get a proper full party member and not a hireling.
Fucking rip.
But yes, the party does disembark to the island itself. Heading inland, though, you do start to begin to see signs of destruction. Homes that are burned down, carts tipped over. No sign of dead bodies, but there's there's blood. There's like I said, scattered tables, things of that nature.
I see any discernible tracks, perhaps to maybe give me an idea of if this place was attacked by creatures or humanoids?
Sure, you can go ahead and roll. What would it be? Nature,
Survival.
I think I
Whichever.
should.
Survival.
Nature, survival, whatever. No, roll survival.
Nature would be to identify shit. Survival would be, hey, what the hell
16.
happened here?
16.
Yeah, lots of humanoid tracks. They seemingly seem to go in almost every direction, though. Some towards the center of the island and some away from the center of the island. But that does seem to be the focal point. They all seem to be heading more towards the inner island. There's also one or two larger footprints, but they're hard to discern what they are. And there's only you find only one or two of them.
I kneel down into one of the footprints and grab a pinch of some of the sand and roll it between my fingers and look up at Zataz. A great cataclysm happened here. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck happened here.
Why do we keep this guy again?
The gun that occasionally explodes on its own.
Well, he's technically the one that's introduced us to most of our people.
Why do you keep me? No, that's rich coming from you.
Well, I'm easily overlooked.
Is that a height joke or?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I see what you did there. Well, no signs of life here. The tracks don't give us any foreseeable trail. They just splinter off in all directions.
As I said, a lot of the footprints, some of them in lines, went towards the center of the island. And that's where if you were following the path from the beach, too, there's also a path that leads in the same direction.
Okay.
Well, it looks like if we want to see where everyone went, we go that way.
There is a more concentration of footprints going towards this path. I would say be vigilant. Is there any way we can be extra sneaky? I look over at the dwarf.
I'll do sneaky.
You don't happen to have a thing that you've done before that makes us sneaky?
What do you mean? What do you mean? He's never done anything to make us extra sneaky. I'm saying that specifically because I don't think he actually has passed another trace on his spell list.
I do.
He does because Rish gave it to him, and he did use it when Rish played him that one time.
No, he didn't.
I remember because Rish made a big deal about pass without a trace.
Fine, I'll use it.
Well, it's the only way non-sneaky people get to be sneaky.
Pass without a trace, as long as we stay within 30 feet of you, gives us a +10 to all of our stealth rolls.
Okay.
For an hour, I think.
Okay, so we're good for
it's
that long.
It's a long duration on that.
Which is great.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Damn, level 2 spell.
Yeah.
So does that mean then everybody's going to start trying to be sneaky?
Sneaky time.
You don't really have to. We're just gonna move.
Well, you'd all have to make a stealth check, and then you could add that +10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and do that then?
I'm gone. I'm just gone.
I'm gonna be up at the front because something's gonna hit us. I want to be the target.
Fuck. 42.
What are we doing? A stealth.
Yeah. Hard for me to see across this one. I had to set up to where I was like 3 foot away. Now I'm like 10 foot away.
You'll have to do one for Oceanus, Jim.
Shrek, is that with the +10?
No, I did not add +10, so 28.
None of these have the +10.
No, I do. because I could just go into the because I know where in the character sheet you can just go in and add a +10 to every roll.
Oh.
It's in the back.
Well,
It's-
mine
it's
didn't
not-
have the +10.
It's in the gear on the
Neither did
side
mine.
next to where spells would be.
So 24 is the lowest. 42 being the highest.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then I was 28, Rick was 35.
Nope, Oceanus rolled the lowest. He got a 19. He also doesn't have stealth train, so, you know.
I was just gonna say,
He
doesn't
rolled a 19, or he
No,
got a
he
19?
got a 19, which still should be fine,
Oh, okay.
Hey Jim, what armor is he wearing?
maybe. Him, he's wearing plate.
Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, he has disadvantage of the roll anyway.
Oh, well, it's still a 19.
Okay.
Alright.
We don't want to make it too easy on us.
Well, hang on, I have to.
Stealth never works for us, Ish, so I don't know what you think that's going to happen. We're going to get up there, and the first time we see
Well, it
something,
works.
we're just going to
It
yell
works
at it.
if something's in wait to ambush us. We don't get ambushed if they can't ambush what you can't see.
Yeah, they just get a little higher than than the low stealth check.
Okay. As you approach the closer to the center of the island, following the tracks, the jungle does seem eerily quiet. But you do, as you get closer, feel like you're hearing voices, but they're almost in a low whisper. Like people are trying to whisper, but are not being very good at being quiet. That kind
Do we
of
make
the
out-
whisper.
Do we make out anything that they're saying, or what direction it's coming from?
Wait, so scale mail's
Not
advantage?
No, I think Scale Mail has disadvantage.
Yeah, but his is mithril, I believe, so he should be fine.
Not mine.
No, I thought you had mithril on.
I think he says Mariner, not Mithril.
Mariner's scale mail.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yours
I was the one that got the mithril.
His is still 21 then.
Okay, still better than everyone. Still better than Oceanus. All right, but we'll just take you there.
I mean, shit if I don't roll good, though.
I'll take you there.
So you can just see it. What I've been looking at the last few minutes. All right, so you approach to see the scene of a destroyed village, and you can see a handful of people trying to quietly pick through the ruins here. Most of them just seem to be wearing, ratty commoner clothes, but there is a finer dressed gentleman in what looks to be an officer's jacket, tricorn hat, has a bejeweled cutlass on his hip. And he also seems to just be looking around kind of nervously and just sort of looking at the other people who seem to be like picking up things and like loading them onto carts nearby and such. Yeah, if you want to go ahead, and I was going to say you're more like
I'll put my token on the field.
yeah,
Is that where we're coming from? Is the south?
you would have sailed from the east.
I just need you to put me wherever.
No, that's about right. Yeah, so you would have had to sail to the northwest. So you'd be coming from the southeast.
Good.
So yeah, you'd be.
Yeah, I put my token on here, but I don't see it.
Did
It
you?
won't let me put it on.
There, I got it. You may have to.
Yeah.
You may have to resize it. I
Oh,
don't.
there it is.
This map uses its own grid, so you might have to resize your token. You may have to use alt. That's going to be pretty much consistent throughout this entire thing because getting scaling to work is enormously time consuming and not worth the effort generally.
Okay,
Well, let's hold
but
it.
I don't know how to resize, so.
I'm just gonna hold alt and then just center it on the square. It's all good.
I've been trying to put my character token on here for ages.
We'll clear across the board basically and drop it. That's what I had to do. Or unless Jim dropped it in.
Yeah, I just got it first try. I don't
Okay.
know. I struggled at first. I don't know if you guys know the trick to doing it. You have to like click the 3 little line area over your portrait and drag it. That's the way I found.
Honestly, it's fine. All I do is just click my photo and just move it and drop it, and it just goes wherever I drop
Yeah,
it.
yeah. There you go, Bruce.
So
Resize
I'll-
your token, and then here's
Okay.
your Drake. Resize him.
I mean, I'm doing it. It worked for me before, but it doesn't work for me anymore. Like,
Weird.
I used to do it,
Same.
now it doesn't.
I don't know. Whatever. I'll just do it for you. It takes me like a second.
As long as, can you move your token around, Shrek?
Yes, once it gets spawned in, but I
Okay.
drag it off my character sheet like the way I was shown, and nothing. It's been like the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 sessions where I haven't been able to do it myself.
That's strange.
I don't know. But yeah, there is a finely dressed man. There's some people, looks like they're picking through the ruins.
You should approach cautiously. They don't seem to be of any threat. It looks like they're just sifting through the wreckage of their old life.
Or they don't see us.
Do they appear to be like upset? Do they look upset?
As I said, the only one who's actually, you can actually get the read on is the man in the middle of the square, and he's vigilant. He's,
This one?
yes. No, what? No. The one with the yellow circle. The only one who I bothered to give a different token to.
We have line of sight on him?
He's walking around. I just put his token there. Like, he's not staying in one place. I just put him there to represent roughly where he is.
Well, I'll stow my weapon so I don't look like I'm a threat. I guess I'll just step out of the bushes. Do you guys mind if I make contact with them? Does anybody else want to talk to them?
They're the one that likes to talk.
People generally regard me as a threat. Fully that guy.
Be a threat either. Well, fuck it. Here goes nothing. Excuse me. Hello, friends.
You see the people immediately begin to scatter, and this guy pulls out his sword. And
Not a threat. Here to help. Is your leader here, or a representative of your forces?
Oh, great. We're doing a take us to your leader joke. Wonderful.
there you go.
I am Fen. These are my associates.
Associates, eh? What's your business here?
We're here on behalf of His Majesty. We heard that there was a plight that has befallen this island, and we're here to investigate.
He looks you and then he goes, "You're the major, aren't you?"
The Major did, in fact, send us, yes.
Good luck, you're here. I think my lads need help. We need to get out of here quickly.
We do have a ship. I'm sorry. Are these Marines?
There,
Can I get
who's
closer to inspect them?
who's left?
To whom do I have the pleasure of addressing? I'm sorry. I'm Fen, and you are...
Call me Jack White. But me ma calls me Jacques White.
You're just the one we were looking for.
And this here used to be my village of Mumrug, but it's left of it.
Jacques, what happened?
Ever since that damn mad lad came by, started promising everything in the world, everything under the sun, this and that. And then people started disappearing. And then they started coming back, but angrier, and with these strange weapons. And they started killing everyone, and they don't talk, they don't negotiate, they just kill. Some of my old friends. I say, Jackie. And they say, don't you recognize old Jackie? No, they don't recognize me. It's strange. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it sounds that your friends are being bewitched by this individual. Did they come down from a hilltop, or do you know where they came from?
Oh, it kind of started off real nice. They come by, they show off all their fun toys and all the things they could do for you, and a few people left, and then people just start disappearing. And
You said they. There's more than one.
I've heard talks, but we have our own brand of bastard around here. I've only ever seen him. He wears a big, wide-brimmed hat, and he bosses everyone around, but I've never got a good look at his face. Only a description of him.
Interesting. And this is the last of your village here.
We're going to take the last one that we have, make for the cove, and try and scrape by whatever survivors we can on the secret. You see, he stops. He goes, "Do you hear that?"
No. Look around.
You hear off in the distance, just drumming noises, boom, 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 boom. And then from the tree lines, loud shrilling and cries can be heard all around the camp.
Oh, defensive positions, men. I pull my guns out.
And as that happens, lines of men wearing what looks like painted wooden armor, painted faces, skull mask, feathers in their hair, and just rough-looking armor, but curiously enough, all wielding muskets begin to form around the tree line.
Oh, fuck.
You see Jack pulls out his weapon. He goes, "Easy, easy." You see all his men are slowly trying to make for the carts, slowly backing up. Easy.
Take cover, and I run to the skier, and I duck down, and load around.
But as they're slowly backing away, one of his men knocks over a pot as he's walking backwards, and all at once the savages in the tree lines erupt in a shrill trail and begin opening fire, instantly killing two of them over...
Where's the threat? Where are these baddies?
Oh, I'll show you in a minute. Let me get to the layers, and then we'll start this proper.
Let's get to the numbers.
Yep.
Also, I see trees everywhere. Like, when you say tree line, north, south, east, west.
Everywhere. There you go.
Oh, fuck. We're fucking surrounded.
I have to stay with my men and help them get cover, but if they get close, we'll give the bastards what for. But give us time to escape, but I don't know how long we need. Give us a few moments.
We'll give you all the time you need.
You just have to get one quick thing, and you see him reaching down into the well and begins trying to pull something up from the rope. So,
Okay.
he's there.
Yes, wow.
I'm not going to put... I should add a turn order. There we go.
Yeah, fucking combat. Boo-boos.
Add to turn. These are all custom units, so let's see how this works.
Armed cultists. Interesting.
Alright, I made these things and I don't even remember what their stats are. Alright, there it is.
Bruce, how would my sharpshooter work on a piercing shot?
You would hit. It would every shot on that shot would get the 10 but I think the -5 would be on the first shot.
Okay.
All right, they should be on the turns for now.
There.
So we can start rolling ours.
Yes.
Oh yay! Starting off strong.
Alright, I want to try something, see if this actually works.
Oh, dang! I actually rolled well.
I'm testing something, give me a second. Nice, it does work. Alright, cool.
I've tried to fix this like 6 times, but the default for Oceanus keeps setting his health as at 30 and no AC, and I thought I fixed it like a bunch of times, but it keeps reverting. It's annoying. I have to constantly change it back.
My token keeps reverting to no stats. I have to keep putting it in manually.
Yeah,
Yep.
same.
Same.
Okay, so it's not just me, it's just a roll 20 problem. Got it.
Yeah, it does that every time you pull a token from the sidebar.
Yeah.
Plus, it was a pre-existing map that the token was already on.
At
Yeah.
that point, you got to adjust it anyway because we haven't been there for 3 levels
It's
at least.
why Michelle actually has a tiny staging map specifically to keep up-to-date
That's
It's
a
not that they
That's
spawned
how
a new
she
list every
does
single
it.
time, it's that they're copies of pre-existing tokens.
gotcha.
I was wondering how, like, she always had hers. It was always up to date.
The
Well,
only one I
the-
don't see on here is Finn.
And the health is generally kept.
Oh,
And-
I got a 23. Was I not
I
selected?
think it is-
Oh, I had to roll
Uh,
Hold on.
Your
I'll
health is
redo it and then I'll
23.
just input the 23. Hold on.
Attributes.
I didn't have
Where is-
myself clicked.
Yeah, because technically he would go first.
So it's 23. Give me a second here.
here, I got it.
You got it? Thank
Yep.
you.
Which would put you first.
Alright, I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Peek around the corner. I see a threat immediately from the corner.
Yeah. Assuming they're all threats.
As I haven't seen these guys yet, I will take aim with diplomacy against him and let one rip with a sharpshooter shot, so -5 to the hit. So 23.
That's a hit. Where are you seeing? Where'd you roll your? Oh, there it is.
Huh?
Yeah, there it is. It's doing that thing again, and because I haven't renewed my VPN sub, I can't turn on my thing to fix Roll20 from doing the other thing it does, where it doesn't show the rolls unless I type in something. So yeah, that 28 will hit.
Did the target know where I was due to the 30-something stealth roll I had?
Presumably no.
You announced yourself, though.
I
Yeah.
did.
You were in open conversation.
Yeah,
The reason I'm asking is because I want to know if I get sneak attack damage.
I would say no, just because you
You-
weren't in stealth before combat started.
You would have had to go into stealth before you take your shot.
Yeah.
In that case, before I roll damage, can I bonus action hide?
Next turn.
Fuck! But I still have a bonus action!
Oh,
Oh,
be quiet. You still get a 10 on the dice, so
Sorry. Hit the wrong
you still
button.
get a 10 on the damage roll.
27 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You're objectively doing more with sharpshooter than you do with your sneak attack damage. First,
Yeah, but it is an extra d6. And then I will bonus action hide.
Then why did it change it for? Oh my god. Why is it changing it for all of them?
Just imagine, Resh, if you had taken one more level of rogue, you could have had assassin and gotten a crit on your shot
Yeah, that very
subsequent
first one
before
would have been a
them.
crit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but if I do that, I can't dip and get hemorrhaging shot.
What did the shot require? 18 or 17?
A hemorrhaging shot is just whenever I crit, half of that crit damage bleeds over into the next round immediately. Like all the damage total. It
Hemorrhaging
is,
critical.
yeah, hemorrhaging critical. It is amazing.
Yeah. That also requires us to get to, like,
Level 18.
well, in your case, 20.
Yes.
Damn it, it's gonna take them all. Damn
Huh,
it.
you get 2 things at 20. You get that, and then you get to roll 19s and 19s and 20s for crit.
All right, I'll just change it as it happens. Change it as it happens. Well, that's going to be annoying for me. Made extra work for myself. Cool.
What happened?
No, nothing. All their HPs are linked for some reason. I can unchange the field, but I have to change it for each one, then copy every. It's fine. Yeah,
Sucks.
yeah. I'll do that for each one as it happens because it's gonna take too long to do it right now. All right, is that your turn?
That's it. Oh, I hid. I got a 22 on my hide.
All right. Now you're hidden.
I, on the other hand, did not announce myself,
I'm gonna
so
poop
I'm
right into
still
the building.
hidden,
Boop, right in the building.
to my knowledge.
Yeah, that's a good point. The rest of the party would be hidden.
I mean, I walked forward with Fen. I did move my token as I was walking with him. Also,
I remember the last time. I remember the last time Spooky Fog had to happen with these in a weird jungle setting. I'm waiting until I'm in an event to actually do something about people.
All right. Well, the guy you shot, Rish. Then, since he can't find anybody else, shoots at the people or the Captain Jacques by the well, but misses. This guy's gonna get in the cover.
Elevation of this, is this building intact? Is it rubble? Can we see objects on the other side? How much?
These are all one-floor buildings. There are some holes and gaps. If you're right next to them shooting through them, they count as cover.
Full cover, half cover, 3/4 cover?
Let's say 3/4. Depends. But probably 3/4 in most cases.
Okay, because I have a special ability that ignores half cover. So,
Again, they're in ruined buildings shooting out through the wall, so they have mostly cover. So I'd say that's
My sharpshooter ignores all of it.
All right, Zataz, it is your turn.
it is I, Zaytaz. Alright, I'm gonna, with my shield held high, run out to the center here to try to give cover to the well. I look around quickly in this position. Line of sight, do I see any baddies?
Yeah, there's two. And then there's a guy. Then there's a guy in cover in that house. You can kind of see.
This one, how much cover?
That one 3/4. He's like lying down on some rubble, like aiming through a hole in the wall, kind of thing.
And this one?
Which one? I don't.
I'm pinging.
I don't see.
You're not on roll 20?
I need again. I need my freaking VPN just for roll 20. It's so dumb. So I don't have to keep doing this.
I'm not sure why you keep dropping connections. Kind of dumb.
It's my ISP. That's my only guess. All right, ping again.
It did it again. You're
dropped
fucking
again.
off.
We've been pinging nonstop.
All right, let me switch browsers.
What in the fuckity fuck?
Why don't you just tell me which one you're aiming at?
The one that you're talking about that's laying down.
Okay.
Left side, second one.
No, he's the one that's laying down is the one that's north of him. This one.
Okay. He's talking to the far left, second token down from the top.
Okay, the one that you hit.
Uh,
Yeah, I can see your arrow. Yeah, I can see your arrow you're drawing. Just draw an arrow to the one you want.
Okay, so I don't have line of sight on this one north of me in the building.
Well, he has cover, but yes, you do.
Okay, do I have line of sight of this guy in the back corner here?
Yeah.
Ooh, almost just barely.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say you still do.
And I have line of sight of this one here,
Yeah.
and line of sight of this one here.
Yeah, 4 of them technically, yeah.
Okay, do either of these two have cover?
The one on your left would have half cover because he's next to that wall, but the other one, no, because he's on the other side of it. Here, should I start marking which ones have cover? Would that help you?
Yeah, I mean, we do have specific abilities that I ignore. Like Rish has abilities, I have abilities.
I don't know how to indicate full cover, but I'll just put a little stone icon if they have cover.
I mean, you could just memorize that I ignore half cover on certain abilities.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that either. So.
Okay, then the icons would help me, yes.
So, what are you doing?
I need my crab icon. I'm summoning a crab.
A crab.
Specifically, I am reaching into my bag of holding. I'm pulling out a prefab cannon with a bundle on the end. I'm using my Tinker tools to activate crab legs of the walking cannon. And I then place it down in the space next to me. Thank you. And that's the exact space. And therefore, I have a cannon.
Awesome.
And I am going to shoot a mother. This one here, right down the path.
Draw an arrow to it?
See?
Okay, yeah, I see your ping. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your attack. Yep, 25 will hit.
13 force damage.
Okay.
Now I hope me or my cannon has their attention. And just to see if I have their attention, 5, 10, 50. The cannon will also start crawling towards them.
Okay. Is that your turn?
It's my turn. That's my bonus. That's my movement, and that's my action.
You guys are all talking about abilities. I was about to say, yeah, I've got disabilities at this point.
Hi-yo.
Half cover would be full cover for me.
Alright, that's Oceanus' turn. He takes a whole turn going there. Guidance, it is your turn.
Okay. Oddly enough, I'm also going that direction, but unlike him, I'm going to stay behind cover and not make my presence known yet.
Okay.
And that is my turn. I have to deal with a wall of guns. I'm not going to make myself an easy target.
Well, this one he's engaged in melee with tries to stab him with a cutlass twice and misses. This one is gonna go here. And this one is gonna go here on this wall. Again, they have cover from some angles, not others. Think XCOM rules. Alright, Dink, it is your turn.
Hey. So, from where I'm at, do I see anybody?
Technically, you can see people taking cover in the houses in north of you.
That's too far. And the only things that would be close would be these. Alright. So, I can move what, 35?
Yeah.
So that puts me here?
Yeah, if you just want to take a single move. But you would have line of sight on that guy Oceanus isn't fighting with.
If I go here?
Yeah. Let's look. See where my arrow is?
Alright. And that's what I'll do.
Alright, roll your attacks.
$21,
It's a hit.
11, 23. It's going to be a hit.
Yep.
11,
So 22 overall.
22 plus 5. So 27.
Not bad. Same as Fen last turn, and he's Mr. Billy. I do 1,000 damage per turn.
He gets a good hit, yeah. Killing 3 people in a row. One shot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can only picture you going right through the head of each one, and each head exploding. That's, yeah.
Don't worry, we'll see what happens next turn.
Is that your turn, Dink?
I still have a bonus action, so I guess that's it. Yeah.
If you have a bonus, you can tell your Drake to get in there and do stuff.
Yeah, but his Drake already took movement to get there, and getting up there again would take the
Gotcha.
other action. That's why I hid behind a wall instead of, running in.
Out of
Because oddly enough,
curiosity,
it was beyond my 50 feet of movement to rush them.
I could go on the other side of them and give Oceanus the. No. Because essentially I told my Drake to move with me, so there's my bonus action. Never mind. I'm good. Done.
Okay.
I move 30 feet. I flick over a green optic, and I pump a grit point into diplomacy for a piercing shot. And I'm still hidden, correct? Or actually, no, it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Actually, I guess it does matter. Was I hidden still?
They would make a perception check versus your stealth, right?
Yeah, it was 22.
I'm gonna wish him luck.
Nope.
I just need to know if the first guy saw.
No, the first one did not see.
Great.
Or the
So that means
second. Nor the
that
third
means-
one.
That means the attack is at advantage.
I mean, Rush, I guess Pass of the Trace is still going.
Oh shit, you're right. So it would have been 32. Sorry.
I was like, wait
That
a
being
minute.
said, I pumped
You
the
never
grit.
dropped concentration on that.
I pumped the grit point into diplomacy for a piercing shot. I will also use sharpshooter to take the -5 penalty. And here goes. Thank God for advantage. Actually,
For
I don't think it matters.
18.
So 14.
Boy, did you not make the minus off?
I just did. It's 14 to hit.
Okay.
But you rolled a -1. Or nat 1.
No, I'm rolling at
Yes,
advantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
19. Oh, yeah, 19 hits. Yeah, I forgot.
No, it's a 14.
Yeah, because he had to take a minus off for sure.
I took
Oh.
-5 for
Still hits.
sharpshooter. Still hits.
Yes.
Yes!
They have terrible armor class.
Alrighty.
I was gonna say they're like what, ramshackle wood armor?
Yeah.
He takes. It didn't add.
Doesn't matter. He's dead. That alone would be enough to kill him.
Alrighty.
I weakened him.
bullet going into the second guy.
These next shots are going to be at disadvantage, but they're going to be in
I
the
rolled the
normal
wrong
roll.
fucking thing.
Or
20
disadvantage roll,
Yeah.
but
something.
Yeah, 20 will hit.
Alrighty, let me uncheck the. Why is it not adding sharpshooter? What the fuck? 23.
Is that how much damage you did?
Yeah, 23 points of damage to this guy.
Okay. He's still
It's
up.
not adding. It's not adding my sharpshooter. And then bullet into next guy.
I was going to say, you could just add it into that space that's right next to where the attribute score would go.
That's what I did. It just for some fucking reason it won't go in there. I'm clicking it.
That's strange.
26 points for the third guy.
Yeah, he's also dead, since he's the one you weakened last turn.
I take a look, but I don't have access to your character sheet.
1 grip point to get 2 grip points back. I'm now full grip points.
Alright, is that your turn?
I then reload. Bonus action reload. Click, click. And I'll move. I can't move. That's all my movement. That's it.
Alright, skips him. Shrek, your armor class is 23, correct?
Currently.
Alright, well, you're going to get hit.
What if it was 28?
It would not hit then.
Reaction shield.
Alrighty then. The guy in the north house shot at you.
It pings off.
Really high armor class. Alright, it is your turn.
Yes, I'm a
Taz.
walking tank.
It's Taz, it is your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
Do I have decent line of sight on the top 3? The ones in the buildings?
There's... All 3 of them have cover from where you are.
How much cover?
The ones in the building, 3/4. The guy on your right, half. And the... Yeah.
Yeah,
Although,
making-
actually, the guy on your right actually may have no cover from where you're standing. Yeah, I would actually say he has no cover from where you are.
I mean, it looks like they're all standing in doorways, which I don't understand if you're standing in doorways unless there's a door there.
Again, it's more like rubble in there, and they're just kind of shooting through the gaps. It's the only way I could depict it as such.
Alright, I'm gonna move, and Crab's gonna move, and then we're both gonna open fire.
Which ones?
Well, the only thing that the crab and I can both shoot would be this one with no cover.
The one on your right. Here, I'll...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, go and roll your attack.
Do I want to? We were fully rested, right?
Should
Yep.
be.
I never reset my spells. Alright, I did use one of these, though. Alright. No, I'll save that.
Yeah, 15 will hit.
Alright, so the firebolt does 13 points of damage, 11 of it being fire. And the crab cannon will do additional 5 points of force.
Doesn't need to roll his attack. Yeah. So how
Yeah,
much?
you rolled a
Yeah.
26.
All right. So how much was it total?
Matt.
18.
Yes.
How much? You cut out
18.
18. Okay. Got it.
And I'm right in the center of the square, defiantly standing against them. Also with firearms. Or firearm-like devices. Also the crab. It's walking around too, shooting things. Are these people like taking their turns and moving?
Yes, they all moved into cover, a bunch of them, and then a bunch of them got killed. Don't worry, you're not. It seems easy, but you'll see. There's so much more. Oceanus is gonna move. Yeah, he's gonna kill this thing. Don't even need to roll damage to know that. All right, Guidance, it is your turn.
I have the easiest fucking job in the world. I'm still not breaking stealth. I'm gonna go further up into this house. Means of maintaining cover and stealth.
Okay.
I'm taking the guerrilla warfare tactic against live firearms.
Okay. There's gone.
It looks more like you're taking the Janice Slint from Game of Thrones approach and hiding in the closet.
Whoops.
Well, it's a broken building. There's an opening there, and I only move 50 feet at a time. I quite literally can't get to them to punch them because they keep dying before I can get to them. Because somebody decided to pop a shot through every target I could get to.
Sorry, not sorry.
I know you're not, so fuck off.
Shrek, you're going to get shot from behind by the guy you shot for 17 damage, and your cannon is also going to take 14 damage from 2 shots.
Wait, what?
17 damage. You got shot.
Wait, I got shot?
Yes, by the same guy you shot. With the guy behind the wall. Yes, he shot back at you.
They hit my 23 AC?
Yep.
What if it
Well,
was...
they had 28.
If it was a 28, no.
well, I get a new reaction because my turn went. So, reaction, shield.
Okay. Well, then you don't get hit. You don't have many of those, but your crab tank is still getting shot for 14.
No, not the crab tank.
All right, Dink, it is your turn.
Well, I don't see anybody, do I?
Not from your present location.
Oh, hell no. I can't even. Turn orders in the way. Wait, how close is he? Damn it. Did I break my stealth?
You attacked, so yes.
Alright.
But you were not attacked, so you can still make your stealth rolls at a plus 10.
Yeah.
Alright, so if I go to here.
But if he does make a stealth, that's his whole action.
Uh-huh. So if I make it up to here, I should be able to shoot him, or throw my axe at him.
Mm-hmm.
That puts me out in the open.
Yep.
Screw it. Up and on my Drake, and going all the way over. That didn't work out as planned. Why can't there we go. Trying to straighten out. I can't see right. probably not in the right areas at all. There. We'll go with that. Alright. Attacking this guy. Oh, you can't see me because you're not on the board.
I assume you
There
did.
we go. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Go for it.
20.
Yep.
8 points.
Okay.
23 is going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Let's add my extra d6 for... Wow, 6.
You
So
did. You did.
I get a grit point. Sorry.
Oh no, he deserves it. Is that your turn, or are you going to move your Drake as well?
Oh, I used my Drake to get over here. So
Holy
I don't know if
shit!
that counts.
Unrelated. So Asmongold in a prior video that he did made a comment on you know how there was the loading screen on all the World of Warcraft games.
Yeah.
He made a comment on it. He's like, it's got this big ass pillar here. This is supposed to be fucking Dragonland. Where the fuck's all the dragons? Wouldn't it be cool if Alexstrasza like landed on that pillar and then like swooshed down, and then it cut to another video in the future and the exact thing that he said they put in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they just implemented it.
No, that video's been out for about.
When did you publish this video?
That would be my turn then.
A day ago.
Yeah, part of this fucked up.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, who's doing that?
What?
You're drawing. Yeah, you're drawing a.
I'm mapping out how many movements I can get through to see how many people I can't get to punch because they'll die before I get there.
No, don't worry. So we're at the top of the order now, and the reinforcements do finally arrive. But before that happens, in your mind, you hear, "If you stay, you will die."
Oh no.
And bursting out from underneath the ground of your very feet.
Kool-Aid Man.
Where?
Yeah.
Hang on, I will show you. Oh yes, the chittering and the armored carapace is unmistakable as Umber Hulks burst from the ground.
Oh fuck.
What do I even know what Umber Hulks are?
Uh-oh.
It's like unmistakable. Really? Do our characters know what they are?
Well, these
Uh-huh.
are a classic.
To the players, the characters know.
All right. Well, to anyone else who's uninitiated, a large, monstrous-looking bug-like creature covered in armor. It's bipedal, stands on 2 legs, has giant crushing claws, and sharp mandibles, spider-like mandibles. And it has a few other surprises.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm bored.
But let me add them to the turn order now.
Oh god. It has that weird gaze ability.
Yup. That is one of
So-
its things.
Ruh-roh.
So what you're saying is, hey Zataz, are they with you?
I will put them in the turn order. They go here. They don't act just yet. It's actually going to be Fenn's turn. But hang on, I gotta add a few more cultists as well.
Well, I'll wait before to see what I'm doing once you add some cultists.
Sure, sure.
So Zataz, are they with you?
At that, though, Jack says, "Just hold them off just a little longer. Almost got it."
kick this guy into the well.
Well, well, well.
Oh, I'm gonna move.
Wow.
While you're doing that, Jim, I'm gonna start doing some of my turn. I'm gonna move 10 feet quickly to get some cover here, and I'm going to bonus action hide.
Hey, there you go. There's their reinforce. Oh, hang on, let me add them the turn order.
34 for my hide.
Okay.
This is to get advantage against the Umber Hulk. Ow.
Oh, hang on. Before we do that.
I'm gonna be shooting at that one up there.
You have a line of sight on that one?
I would think so.
Where is your character? I don't even see your character on the board.
Down here.
Oh, jeez. Blended in. Okay, you actually don't. All right, yeah, you're actually fine from its gaze from there. Okay. No, that one's behind a wall. I don't know if you can see that.
It's the bully behind it. It's a large monstrosity. I can't see it.
Not really, no. The wall's still standing in that part of the house.
Okay.
I mean, you might be able to shoot through a crack, but it's going to have, like, almost complete cover.
No, I just need to know if I can see it.
No.
Then I can't
really.
shoot at it. If I can't see it, I can't shoot it.
Then we're going to say no. The other one here, if you peek through this window, you could see it.
Too close. And also, I don't know it's there.
Well, you heard something explode from the floor in that room.
Also true. No shot. Where is there an opening? Is this an opening? No.
You see where I'm pinging?
Is that an opening?
Yeah, you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
That is. That's a window.
I'll move. So that's here. And then I'm assuming I see something from there.
Yeah, I would give it partial cover, though, because you're shooting at an angle through a window at it.
You can give it as much cover as you want. I have sharpshooter.
Okay.
It doesn't mean shit.
All right. Then, yes, you would have line of sight there.
Yeah. Also, you can just get rid of that whole minimum range thing. He just has a range.
Yep. Sharpshooter is amazing. Okay. Let me... For your reference, Jim. Their sharpshooter.
I take your word for it. Just roll your attack.
I'm assuming this is at advantage because I rolled a 30. I have a 32 or 34 stealth.
Well, hang on. What if they roll a nat 20? They did.
I mean, technically speaking, you can't just nat 20 your way past a skill check.
Well, then, no. They do not sense you.
Yeah, I figured. I thought it would be impossible for him to see me.
Well, then, yes. You have stealth and advantage and all that fun jazz.
Alright, well, I'm going to flick over... It's going to be risky. I'm going to flick over... Let's do 2 grit. For a violent shot. With sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to be -5 to hit and... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to roll a 7 or higher on the damage dice. Or, I'm sorry, an 8 or higher on the damage dice.
On the attack dice, not the
Yeah, attack dice. I mean, I got 2 chances to not fuck this up, so here we go.
Yep.
Natural 20.
20.
Holy fuck. You ready for some damage?
What is that? That's 8. Let's see, that's 12d12 plus 17?
Hold on.
Why do you think I'm going to
So
attack
here-
dice?
So there's the crit damage. So
For that and for those dice, and then there's crit
I
damage for
didn't-
the violent shot.
I didn't roll the violent shot damage yet. and I used 2 violent shot grip points. So
Yeah,
that
so
is
40, that becomes
1,
8
2, 3,
d12.
4. So 8d12. 8d12 plus 10 for sharpshooter plus 2d6 for sneak attack.
If it's alive, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, let's see. Let's add all that up.
I'm pulling out a calculator.
116.
Jeez.
Plus 16 plus 66 plus 10 plus 8. 116 points of damage. Holy fuck! I think I one-shot it.
Yeah, you did.
You got a group point.
CR5 monster just one-shotted it.
So that's why we keep them around.
When the projectile strikes the back of this monster, it explodes and scatters its whatever entered mess all throughout that room into and around my robotic friend.
Well then, good thing you got to go before it did. So it burst out of the ground and immediately got shot in the head.
Holy shit. And I get a grip point back. Oh, that's my turn, though.
Shrek, you get shot at and miss. Zataz, it is your turn. Also... Wait, 5, 10... Oh, you were so lucky. You're just out of range of it, so you don't have to make a save.
Cool. James.
Hmm.
Wind wall.
Never seen that.
Now, description. Loose, lightweight materials burned into the wall fly upward. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at targets behind the wall are deflected upwards and automatically miss. Then it says, boulders hurled by giants or siege engines or similar projectiles are unaffected. Guns, muskets.
Yes, I would let it affect muskets, but not cannons or ballista fired from ship.
Okay, so we'll stop what they're shooting at me.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I would say that if the wind is strong enough that it could... Bullets are light enough that a strong wind would misalign a bullet enough to cause it to miss.
Can you give me a 1 foot thick wall that's 50 feet long?
Yeah, you're not gonna just surrender. All right, you wouldn't be. That wouldn't be practical.
Yeah, no, a straight line is honestly going to be easier, better for this situation.
I mean, you could also just curve the line.
So like that.
Yeah.
I don't know where you want it.
Actually, right there.
Okay.
Nice. It helps protect you and 2 allies.
Because I'll move back crab, so the crab can't be shot from above. So, all right. I'm going to focus fire on what the hell is in this room.
Which guy? The guy taking cover and shooting?
Can I see the giant monster in the doorway?
Yeah, you can see him behind him.
Jim?
Yes. Did you not hear me?
No.
I said yes. You can see him, and he does have... No, he doesn't have cover. He's further back.
Okay. I'm going to concentrate fire on the abomination.
Okay.
So, action to cast the wall, and then bonus action from the crab cannon.
Oddly enough, it's a monstrosity. It does in fact belong in this world. It is not an aberration.
Jim, on your stream, you can see your toolbar or whatever, or your taskbar, or
Oh,
whatever the fuck you
man.
have open.
It's fine.
It's obscuring the stream.
I had it open for a
Very nice.
second because whatever.
26 hit it.
Yeah.
16 force damage to the monstrosity. From the crab cannon. Make sure it knows the crab cannon did it.
Okay.
I made an invisible wall of wind. I'm just cooling myself off right now.
You're doing good, Shrek. Keep up the good work.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm just single-handedly taking all the northern enemies while you're down there playing.
Oh, I'm playing. Yeah.
I killed someone.
I'm just soaking all these bullets at the moment.
Oh fuck.
Don't worry. Jacques over there at the well.
It's angry! It's angry!
You know what, Bruce?
Oh, your crab tank is so dead.
I'm half tempted to actually take your advice and level up one more into Rogue and take Assassin.
Yeah. Because you're looking at 18 as like you're looking at a level 20 event. We're probably never
Yeah.
gonna get there.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think I might do it. Next level up, take Assassin.
Because
And then if I hit, I just pump all my
Yeah,
grit into
your
one
crab
shot.
tank is super dead, Shrek. He just unloaded into it.
How much damage?
44.
Just enough.
Yeah, he punched it twice and just picked it up and just bit its head off and threw it to the ground. Did not like that.
man, it's gonna be a real shame when Shrek slaps it with a spell slot and it just gets back up.
No, I'd have to re-summon a new one.
Alrighty.
that's also-
Oceanus gets to go.
Takes an action, though.
I said you'd slap it. I didn't say you'd do it for bonus action. It's annoying. It's an inconvenience. It's not a threat.
Oceanus is here. He's gonna go.
I mean, the worst thing about an Umberhook is to actually pay it any kind of mind. So realistically, ignoring it is the best idea imaginable.
Hits it twice. Almost kills it. All right. Guidance. It is your turn.
Cool. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to do that? I mean, nothing would really stop me from doing that.
Fuck. Yeah, there you go. Boom. 40
Yeah.
feet right there.
Yeah. And it would put me at advantage. Put me at flanking.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna start punching. Oh man.
So I started punching.
Yep. At advantage because I'm flanking. Thank you, Shrek.
You
Damn
can't
it.
punch all your problems.
Yeah, I love being here right now. Let me tell you.
Oh, that might fix itself. What can I say? I like.
I'm not gonna win, Will.
Let's see. I
You
think
jump
the
in and-
26 will hit it.
Yep.
Surf it.
There's that. Umber Hulk, or whatever you are. Make a DC 16? Yeah, 16. DC 16 con save.
Makes it.
Okay. I have 3 more attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like things with Hulk in its name probably have good cons.
So how much damage was the first one? I tell you what, just do it all at the end. Yeah, it's a hit.
Make another save.
Passes.
Dang, 326s.
Make another save.
It also passes. It's got a very good high con save. It's probably the worst thing you could attack on it. 18 will hit it, yeah.
Oh man. Make another save.
It also passed. Rolled nat 20 that time. Passed with prejudice. But how much damage, though? 8, 18, 27, 35?
17, 27, 35, yeah.
Okay. Good show. Alrighty. Now a bunch of cultists are going to go.
Okay.
Thankfully, a bunch of them will shoot and miss. 'Cause I'm hoping they're not smart enough to pick up on it for a couple turns.
Oh,
Well, you're close
Yeah,
enough
that'd
now,
be
and he
okay.
wants advantage with his Umber Hulk friend. Although, does he have to roll since he's standing in that?
Wouldn't
Okay.
you get
That's
plus?
no description. While a strong wind rises from the ground at the point you choose within range, you.
What if a creature enters it?
when the wall appears, a creature takes.
Doesn't
When-
say anything about entering it.
Yeah.
I think it's just when he first summons it. It can do that.
Yeah.
Wee.
Alright, well, he's going to
If they were
swing.
decked, they couldn't pass it, but they're solid, so. You know.
Well, he wants advantage with the Umber Hulk, so he's going to try and stab Shrek in the butt. He misses once and misses twice. Even with advantage, you suck.
Not cool, dude.
Guidance is punching his Umber Hulk friend. He's going to shoot at Guidance. 22 hits.
For how much?
12.
Let's see.
Piercing.
Uh,
12 piercing damage.
Give me a second. I'm about to make you very mad.
Catch projectile.
Actually, I think the flat bonus is more than the damage you just did. Yeah, it is.
When you still have to roll for it, because you could roll a 1.
No, I actually can't fail it. The dice roll is to reduce the damage. It's not to catch it; it's to reduce the damage. If I throw it back,
So
then
you-
I had to roll it.
So you just have reduced range damage by 12. That seems pretty at all times.
Well, it's reduced 1d10 plus 13
Jesus Christ. And you can
on
just...
a reaction.
Does that take a key point?
Only if I throw it back.
That's still pretty OP. You
Just
just...
a reaction. He gets one reaction per
I
turn.
see. So they just keep shooting at him. Got it.
Yes, a Gatling gun is a monk's worst enemy.
Yeah, this isn't Pathfinder, where you can negate gunshots.
It's
All
impressive
the
he can
time.
catch a single bullet. It's even more impressive he can throw it back with enough velocity to cause damage.
Well,
Yeah, the exact same velocity as the musket shot.
Well, Oceanus gets stabbed. What else? Who else is gonna go? I guess well,
They should all be shooting at me and missing.
not all of them have line of sight of you.
All the ones in the north.
Yeah.
That one's gonna take cover and shoot at Dink. Andy's going to crit you, Dink. Sorry.
Or not.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not.
You're right. I'm not.
27 damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then
Yep.
more.
Oh, am I dead yet?
No, it is your turn now.
Oh,
No,
okay.
a bunch of them moved. Only one of them shot you. Most of them are just trying to get in the range now.
Okay, am I able to see the guy that shot me?
Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna retcon something. Okay, you missed anyways. All right, one shot at Bruce and missed. All right, let's see. You can see 3 from where you presently are.
That wasn't my question. Am I able to see the one that shot at me?
Yeah, he's this guy, the one up in cover here.
But so, how much cover does he actually have?
I mean, you could just walk up here and stand here and start hitting
He
him
has quote unquote cover.
from this angle. But yes, you could just walk 15 feet north and you'd be alongside of him, and he would no longer have cover. You'd be flanking him, as they say. And you would actually have frontal cover from everything in front of you because you'd be right next to that wall.
I don't know if I'm in there good or not.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's exactly where you'd be to make sure that guy does not get cover so you can attack
I
him.
meant if I was in the square or not.
Yeah, looks like you are.
All right. Crit?
Did you?
Yes.
He rolled a
29?
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you're returning the crit that he gave you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a return to
So
sender.
that's 14,
Okay.
26. Damn it. Why
Yep.
couldn't have been 3 more?
Yep.
9. And of course, our lovely little +4. So, yeah. 14, 23, 27.
Okay. Good deal.
Is he
Is your
dead?
no?
Yeah.
Is your Drake gonna do something?
Well, yeah, he can actually move over further because there's still movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So, hi, buddy. And let's see, Drake's bite. Damn it. 11.
11 will miss.
Why couldn't I have had advantage?
Yeah, if only.
I wanted another one, but
Fen, it is your turn.
Alright. I will sling diplomacy and I will pull out indifference. I spin the barrels and load the rounds, and I will pump a grit into it for a violent shot plus sharpshooter versus this target here. Next to Oceanus.
Okay. Yeah. That guy has like a sliver of health, so you're almost guaranteed to get a grit if you hit this guy.
Alrighty. 14 to hit?
Yep. Doesn't misfire on a 3?
No, this is my pepper box. It's a misfire
Okay.
on 2.
Alright, he's dead. He literally 1 HP. Any damage you do to him will kill him.
Pow! Grit point. My grit is now 3. All right, cool. I will then move 5, 10, 15 to get a shot on this dickhead over here. This gun can fire twice. I'll pump a grit into this as well for a violent shot, and I will use sharpshooter to take the -5. 23.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alrighty.
And he's almost guaranteed dead because Dink almost killed him by himself.
So
So-
14.
He's dead.
Roll 1d8. Oh, he's dead?
Yep.
Alright, I'm not
he
gonna
had
roll
he had
it.
3 hit points. Dink fucked him up.
And grit point up. So boom, boom, killed them both.
I weakened him.
Yes, you did, Dink. You're a big man.
Is that a height joke?
No. 6, 5, 4 shots left in the gun. 2 shots down. I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If I move here, can I see the Umber Hulk?
Yeah.
Excellent. I will then action surge, holster, indifference,
Difference,
pull out
pop out diplomacy.
diplomacy, and I will then. Yeah, I only have one action, so I will use sharpshooter, and
Hey, you
I
have an act-
will. What?
Do you still have your bonus action to stealth?
I do actually. Yeah, let me bonus action stealth first. Good call. Good call. Uh, 32.
It's a hit. It's a hit.
No, that's my
No.
stealth.
Oh,
That's
this
the
is stealth.
roll.
Oh. Literally could not roll higher than that.
Alright, perfect. I will then pump 2 grit into it for a violent shot with diplomacy. And so this will be at advantage. 31.
31.
30, 29, 28, 26 to hit.
26.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Alrighty. Roll. 8, 12. Flash roll. 56. Plus 10. So 20, 30,
53.
40, 50. Yep. 53 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he's nearly dead. Is that your turn?
That's all I got.
All right. This guy's gonna run up, try and stab Zataz, and he misses. And Zataz, I need you to go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
That's
Oh
not good.
no, that's a dumb stat.
That's not good, buddy.
Wait, it's mind affecting. I get advantage.
Yes,
Correct.
it is mind affecting.
I suppose.
It's definitely mind affecting. Read it.
Right there, you have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay. Well, make your saving throw.
Ah, it's a racial ability.
That's a really good racial. Gives you advantage on 3 types of saving throws all the time. It's really good.
And you could still fail with advantage.
I do
Yeah.
have a -1 to charisma.
Well, make
I
your save.
rolled a nat 20 and I still only got 19.
Well, that's good enough. You don't go confused.
Did it gaze me?
Yeah, if you start your turn near it, it does.
it's the start of my turn.
Yes. And now you get to go.
Huzzah! The snapping on this is very confusing.
I told you, it's
Yes.
not going to work. The amount of it would take me 4 times as long to get the scaling to work on these maps than it is just to get these set up. So I don't bother anymore. It's way too fiddly, it's way too time consuming, and it pisses me off, so I don't do it anymore.
Can you draw me a 20-foot circle then that I can move?
Sure.
Or a 20-foot radius, so that's a 40-foot diameter.
I was gonna
I
say
mean, that
Shrek,
would be that.
That's a 20-foot diameter. I need a 40-foot diameter.
Are you making a fireball?
I want to see if I want to make a fireball.
Oh, 40 foot might be.
If you want to take out the Umber Hulk and everybody in this building, you can and not hit yourself or me. Because fireball walls.
True. Yes.
I mean,
I
that's...
was going for the 4 northern ones, but yeah, valid point.
The Umber Hulk is not for nothing, it is a bigger problem.
Yeah.
And unlike the guys with the shitty cutlasses, the Umber Hulk will not care about your wind wall.
I don't know how to move that.
Because it's not your circle, it's Jim's.
No.
Well, I can't edit it. I have to make it a character, and then I have to... No, just what do you want?
Just put it over where it's gonna hit. Put it over here. Try to put it over here.
How about that?
I'm hanging.
There, you can hit 3 things.
True. I was measuring that out myself.
Yeah, that's it. That's about all you can do.
All right, so I can hit those 3.
Yeah.
So Umber Hulk
Without
and
blasting yourself, yeah.
doing the building.
Yeah, or you could hit like these 3 over here.
Yeah.
So, your choice.
All right, yeah, I'll hit the Umber Hulk. I didn't think about hitting it. I keep forgetting that my crab's dead.
Yeah. Go ahead. You're casting Fireball? Then?
It's a fireball.
Okay, I can tell you. Go ahead and roll your damage then.
Already did.
Fireball is a fantastic option.
DC 17 to take half. Reflex or Dex.
Same difference. Different word.
Umber Hulk passes, but he's dead anyways. That guy passes. 15, 24, 12. Okay. And the other guy fails, so he takes the full amount. Okay.
Yep. 26 or half of that.
Showing.
All right. Is that your turn?
This one's still in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Citizen Snips. So I'll use my bonus action to use him.
He's dead.
No,
That was
a
crab can.
prefabricated cannon
Oh.
was killed.
Okay, so it's a different. I
Yeah.
thought they were the same thing.
No, that was
They can't.
a walking cannon.
He got wise and instead of just making his own.
Okay.
Yes, the Citizen Snips can still He's the tiny homunculus I have that's a mechanical crab. He has his own stats. See? He can shoot a 24.
And hit for like, what, 4 max?
Yeah, he hit. How much
Alright,
damage?
Shooting the one in the doorway. 6.
Oh, never
That's
mind.
max damage. 6 is max damage.
Okay.
But hey, it's an extra 6 points from a crab.
You know, I suddenly had a thought.
Is that your turn?
Shrek! Says the Snips, his damage should actually be higher. You didn't update his attack, his damage, because it's based on your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, Shrek, what are you doing?
So proficiency is what? +3 now?
Plus 4.
4?
Oh, so 8 points of force damage.
Correct.
So an extra 2 points, Jim.
Okay. Oceanus moved. It is Guidance's turn.
Yep. Anyway, so I walked around the wind wall. Because I am my own wind wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to proceed to start punching these people
All right, go for it.
at advantage. Because Shrek is there. Shrek is a fantastic advantage point.
They can't hit me, and I provide advantage.
Yep.
I'm a good melee distraction.
Well, the Umberhole got all of like 2 turns alive before the party just is like, oh, I just casually do 1,000 damage a turn. It's fine.
But we do have people that are known to do 1,000 points to a single target.
Yeah.
Fresh.
I also don't
Yeah.
know how much health this person
This-
has.
This build is disgustingly broken.
Just a touch. Since
Hey, Jim.
since every CR calculator said this fight was impossible and it's turning out to be trivial, I need to like just quadruple the number of monsters you fight.
Yeah, see, which is bad though, because then if I get like taken out of the fight, the party's fucked.
Yeah, it's,
Hey, I'm
Okay.
holding my
Another
own.
one.
I am a successful distraction.
You're a strong lad. You're a strong
No.
boy.
I don't do damage, but I'm good at taking it.
You're so strong.
They haven't hit me yet. They've all been shooting at me.
oh,
Hey,
guy,
Jim, is there something-
You're doing good, Billy.
Are they even alive?
14, 24, since he was untouched, yes, he's still alive.
Yeah, screw it. I'll put in the extra point for an extra. Yeah, I was already making it. Yeah, fuck it. He gets back. Fuck it. One more for the road. What's one key between people that hate each other
Alright, that's a hit.
for 8 more damage?
Now he's dead.
Alright. And I have to go and let my dog go. I'll be
Alright.
back.
Shrek, you get stabbed for 15 damage by the last guy standing over next to you.
Ow. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, it's 15 points damage. I could block it, but running out of spells.
And you get the other guy ran out of cover, enraged, and just started swinging at you, and also hits you, but he doesn't crit. And you take 5 points of damage.
All right. Getting hit The second time was more annoying. Reaction. I'm gonna push him 15 feet away from me with my shield.
Okay.
Nice. Wow.
All right.
So he should get thrown back into that wall there.
I imagine it makes the same sound as like Mjolnir smacking into a vibranium shield.
And Oceanus gets missed. He's gonna go here and try and stab Bruce with advantage. He's going to miss like a chump. And then Shrek gets missed by more swings. All right, it goes to Dink's turn.
So, my question is, the wall that's in front of me would be what? Half cover at best?
I mean, for you, it's probably more like 3/4 cover because you're so short.
Oh,
I'd be able to jump it.
Yes, you can climb over it. It would be like rough
Okay.
terrain, so it would cost you 10. It would cost you double movement action to just jump over.
I'm not worried about that. I'm able to get over the wall. That's the issue.
Yes.
How about the wall in front of me? How weak would that be? Where Oceanus is?
Again, it's similar to the wall you are. To a normal person, it only comes up to about waist high.
So I'm able to see the person on the other side of it?
Yes, but he does have half cover from this angle.
I don't give a shit. If I don't have to move, then I can just throw my shit at him. Let's do it.
Okay. I mean,
That's-
he'll get an advantage to AC, but like I said, we've established their AC is kind of dog shit. So
20?
yeah, that'll hit.
And 23 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 plus...
Oh, he did.
Oh, so I don't even have to worry about this guy. All right, so...
Yeah, those 2 attacks alone would be enough to kill him. You don't even need the bonus damage.
All right. Anybody near my Drake?
Nope. It's clearing out for the moment, but you can hear more people coming.
All right. Then I could have my Drake over by Shrek, but that's too far.
It's up to you. There's another guy like 15 feet from you.
Huh. No, let's go ahead and have my Drake over there. My Drake's on you. Well. Yeah, making a drink.
What? Do you want to move your Drake first? What are you doing? Finish your turn.
Move my Drake?
Okay, I'll move it. Does it get an attack?
Well, nobody moved, so I don't know if it counts as my movement or not.
You use a bonus action to move them. So you'd use your bonus action to move them, would you not?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure how your 100% how your pet works. It's I assumed at this point you would
That
know.
makes 2 of us.
I think your bonus action is you get to command your pet. So what's your pet's movement range? I think you can get
I
it to
think it's
move and
40.
attack. 40? Okay, so it can move and attack. That's how it works.
But I'm going to double check on that.
I'm fairly certain your pet would get to attack.
that's how my pets and cannons work. Yes.
Yeah, so Rick, go ahead and roll an attack
Yeah,
for your
40
pet.
feet.
Yeah. So yes, it could
Alright.
it could make it to that guy in one turn and attack on that same turn.
Oh, well, it don't fucking matter anyway.
Yeah,
Forget it.
well, he missed anyways. So, Fen, it is your turn. Is Rish there? Guys couldn't have waited 5 minutes to finish this combat, then gone on break.
What? No, he probably got called away on something.
Probably just has his mic muted right now and talking to his woman. Something probably came up.
Well, then tell you what. My dog has to go out. Bruce is gone. I don't know where the hell Rich is. Tell him to take his turn when he gets back. I'll take this opportunity to let my dog out. So,
Well, it is top of the order, so.
yep. We'll be back in a few minutes. Right, we'll be.
You got it.
After these
What?
messages.
What? Is
Wait.
Rich? Rich, take your freaking turn.
Oh, I thought you said we were gonna.
No, because we didn't know where you were. I want to finish combat and then take a break. We're almost done.
Ooh, my bad.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing. We're trying to get
I'm
Rich
gonna-
to take his
I'm gonna
turn.
bonus action hide and not do anything. No, okay. Give me a second here.
I was
Wait,
spawned.
I wasn't hit this entire time.
Nope, they tried.
Let's see here.
Mostly they went
Okay.
after Shrek, and there isn't many of them left, if you've noticed.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
There's literally 4 of them left.
30, bonus action dash, provoking an attack of opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20. I pump a piercing shot grit point into diplomacy, and I fire
Alright, roll your attack.
using sharpshooter.
Alright.
28.
Yep.
Well, 28's less than that, but yeah. All right, cool. So first guy,
I know. I'll let you out in a minute.
22 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And
Wait.
There's an ally adjacent to him.
Yes. There's enemies and allies adjacent.
Yeah, I'm waiting to mention it, Bruce.
Okay.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
you shot wind wall.
Yeah.
No, I shot this guy.
He shot the guy
Yeah,
in
you
front
shot
of it.
that guy.
Yeah, your piercing shot isn't going to go through, though.
Automatic miss, bud. Sorry.
Yeah.
You fucking serious?
Yeah, it's in a wind
Yeah.
wall. And
Windwall does not know. Does not discriminate.
Yes, and I've ruled wind wall affects bullets.
Small caliber bullets.
Yeah.
Cannons, on the other hand.
No.
Siege weapons.
No. Yeah. Ballistas, siege, and cannons would not be affected.
Sweet.
So, yep. Is that your turn?
That's it.
All right.
Ben had to learn one way. Oh no, he technically still has to roll because his gun can still blow up and jam.
No,
Okay.
it's a piercing shot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can't blow up on the second one.
Zataz,
yeah.
it is your turn.
Sorry, Rish.
That's fine.
I saw what you were doing with the dash, and I'm like, oh, that's not gonna work.
Although, wouldn't you have to roll concentration when you got stabbed?
Yes, actually.
Did you?
No, you didn't tell me to.
Well, you should have.
Concentration, because that'll depend on whether that wall stays.
Well, you need to remind me, because I don't remember that crap. How many times did I get stabbed? I got stabbed twice.
It's
much damage-
Constitution saves.
How much damage did you take?
15 for one and 5 for the other.
So DC 10, you gotta make 2 of them. Con saves.
And the Constitution checks.
Ooh,
That'll
I
determine
had
whether or
to
not
roll,
mine
I had to roll
my damage.
4. I had to roll 4 or better.
All right, we'll roll it up. Since we forgot to do it.
Pass.
Pass.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So, yep. You still have the wind wall.
Wind wall is up.
All right, Zataz, it is your turn.
Seeing bullets coming from behind me, I look back, there's Fen. No one's using guns anymore, right? Everyone's in melee?
Yeah. Although the rest of the cultists are in melee at this point.
Alright, I'm going to just dismiss the wall as a free action.
Okay.
Sorry, Fen! I'm also currently stuck. Can you move through ally spaces?
Yes.
Or not allies, enemy spaces.
Not without making it an acrobatics check.
And I am not acrobatic.
I was gonna do the Kool-Aid man through a wall. Just
Screw it. Hey, Jim. You want an attack of opportunity? Because I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
This one here gets attack of opportunity. I am not leaving the threat square of this one. I'm just moving around him.
21. He misses.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping on. All right, now I have advantage. And I'm going to cast. Actually, I'm going to adjust my focus, which is the spyglass on my right gauntlet, to emit a spark at the end of it, and I'm going to tase this guy with advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah, I built in a taser.
You acquired Shocking Grasp, the cantrip.
It's a taser. 15.
Yep, that's a hit.
6 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And then the crab will shoot the other side of guidance.
All right, roll your attack.
14.
That'll hit.
7 points of force damage to that one.
Okay. Good job.
That is my turn.
Oceanus is going to go.
And yes, I got Shocking Grasp.
That guy is dead. He stabs him through the heart with a trident. And guidance. It is your turn.
Okay. Oh man, I guess I'm gonna punch this guy repeatedly at advantage.
Okay. He's dead.
Okay. So I guess I'm punching in the other one.
Maneuver where you'd like if you want me to maneuver there with you.
Yeah, it's a little late for other plans I had. There's a chance those could fail. Yeah.
No, 12 will
Okay.
miss. That'll hit.
Nice.
13.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
And they're just going to try and flank and stab you.
I have to get vulgar about it.
All right. And with like 8 attacks, they missed every single one of them. Good for them. All right. Dink, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see. From here, I can actually do absolutely something, right?
Yeah.
So this guy's within range, and that guy's out.
You could
Where is
move.
he?
You could move 30 feet and then attack,
Okay, so
or
30
35
feet.
or 35 feet, since that's your speed. So you could get easily both of them in throwing range.
Trying to figure out where 35 would be.
Like right there.
Okay. So yeah.
Yep. So make your attacks on, I assume, the
Oh.
closest one.
No, I'm gonna go with the one that's up this. Yeah,
That one. Okay. Roll your
this
attacks.
way he doesn't get advantage on.
Well, it.
They
Okay.
both have
Yeah,
advantage.
I see what you're
stun
saying.
anybody.
I have friends getting advantage.
Yeah.
That
Well,
takes precedence.
your whole party's gonna go. I don't think they're gonna survive this turn. So go ahead and.
Yeah, Ben's gonna kill at least one of them.
23 will hit.
23,
Yep.
6,
Okay. Yeah.
14. That's not
Yep.
gonna hit.
Yes, it will.
Well,
Yes,
Yeah.
these guys have like no armor.
10.
They're meant to be
Yeah.
swarms of things.
Oh Christ!
It doesn't
So
matter.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Add next
Yeah,
roll.
no, it died.
It died. You got it.
Okay.
And then you have your Drake, which is 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, which would be able to move up. And it wouldn't be able to get flanking, but it could get in range and make an attack.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and make your attack with your Drake. That's a hit. Roll damage.
9 lightning and 1. Oh, sorry, 1 lightning.
Actually,
One
9
lightning,
biting.
Actually,
whatever.
that's-
That's a total of 10.
Yeah.
Actually, that's absolutely perfect because that kills the last cultist who is there. And as your axe hits the last cultist, the Jacques finally goes and goes, "There we go, finally got it." And you see he's holding a conch shell in his hands. And he's like, "All right, lads, time to get out of here." And emerging from the tree line is more Umbra Hulks and more cultists, an entire army's worth, and standing behind them, hovering slightly off the ground. Hang on, I gotta dig into my folders here and find it. Come on.
It looks like that damn dragon's chewing his tongue.
Hang on.
I gotta say, this is the first time I've actually seen the image of your dragon on the token. Because every time it looks like it's just zoomed out, and the green background with the white top just makes it look like something else.
That's weird.
Like, I never realized it's like a picture of a raptor.
If
on
you
there.
look in the D&D channel, and for everybody on stream, I'll show it there.
Actually, rock drake.
There is what appears to be, for those in the vernacular, an illithid hovering slightly off the ground, wearing a wide-brimmed hat and a leather jacket and wielding a wand of sorts, and standing at the head of a large host of Umber Hulks and hosts. And in your mind,
Uh-oh.
you hear, "Come, I've waited so long. Find
That was
me."
the fucking purple thing I saw in my room!
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch!
I am a robot, and from an entirely different subsect of aberration that despises these fucking things out of principle.
Holy shit.
And he
Is
continues,
this what I saw in town when I left the
no,
doctor?
you saw something different.
Gotcha.
But yes, in your mind you hear, "Find me at my seat of madness. There we can meet and speak." And at that, his host turns and leaves.
His host?
Yes, he had a large cadre of Umber Hulks and cultists, hundreds of them.
Oh! I can take them.
But he
You have to line up properly. Everyone line up. Don't move.
Nobody move.
And at that, the Jacques looks pale in his face, and he goes, "That was him, that bastard."
You mean to tell me you trusted an illithid to come into your territory and give you gifts, and there would be no reprisal?
You get all kinds of strange folk around here.
That's not a strange folk. That is a terrible, terrible creature of destruction.
Well, had you been here earlier, maybe we could have known something, but it's too late now. Well, we got what we came for, lads. Let's get out of here before they change their mind and come back.
We have a boat just offshore. We'll take you to the lifeboat, or I'm sorry, we'll take you to the rowboat, and we'll get you aboard, and we'll get you back to where you need to go.
Very well, lead the way. And with that, I'm going to take a quick break and let my dog out and use the bathroom, grab a drink. My mouth is very dry.
Dry.
But,
Hell
I-
yeah, fucking mind flayers.
yeah. And he wants to come meet you.
He wants to be your friend.
Hang on, but we'll be back in a
He
minute.
wants to wine and dine, and Fen is the food.
I swear to God, if I see a tadpole, everything dies. We're killing everyone.
If I see a tadpole, I won't do anything because, like, oh, what a neat little creature. I say, being robotic and not having
Yeah.
a brain.
Not having to worry about it. Got it.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Oh, these are of no
Wait.
threat to me. Maybe we should just have you go in.
that would be a diplomatic issue.
Yeah, you know what? I don't care. It's fine.
I think he can also be mind controlled still.
Yeah, technically.
I mean, as a monk, I could just turn that off.
Yeah.
I have advantage to that.
If I get mind controlled, you guys are fucked. You saw what I can do.
I'll just put you in a wind wall.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
But he can just walk out of it.
Yeah.
The wind wall doesn't stop him from moving.
No. It gives us a wall to escape.
Is the wall gonna protect you from my fragmentation grenades?
Actually,
Yep.
yes. It would knock it back to you.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah, you'd have to throw it on the other side. Well, actually, no. You wouldn't be able to throw it back on the other side of the wall.
The grenade is a projectile, unlike a fireball, which just kind of shows up.
Fireball, if you read the description, is actually a projectile that shoots from the tip of your finger. It's in the spell description.
It's a beam that generates from your finger, but it just has to be line of sight.
Correct, but
like
it
a laser
does
point.
generate from your body.
Yeah, it's,
then it
it's more so
explodes
a
out
laser point,
from the point of
or
impact.
it's simply marking the destination of where it's going to explode.
Yeah.
But it's originating from the point you point.
Correct.
Yeah, laser designation, and that's pretty much what I do. Is I designate a laser.
What is it? What does it read exactly? It says a bead, a red bead, shoots forth from your fingertip to a point
Yeah,
in which
I think
arc
that's-
by scare that you choose, or something. Something like that. I can't remember 100%.
I just cast it. Look, roll back.
I am not at my computer. I am in the kitchen making toaster strudels.
Don't make me one.
Okay, well I just made 4, so get your ass over here.
Be cold by the time you get there.
Be there in about 45 minutes.
All right, we'll see you in 40.
A bright streak
Pick me
flashes
up on
from
the
your
way.
pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms into an explosion of flame. So while, yes, it does originate from your finger, it does not originate as a projectile.
Yeah, it's just a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you chose within range.
Mhm.
It just moves.
And that point blossoms.
People originate that as like a tiny dot of flame that explodes outward from a point. Nobody considers like, Maybe it's just light, and the explosion just comes when that light impacts at the point intended.
And each caster also molds the magic to how they wield it. So for mine, it's literally a freaking laser light that comes from this shine glass, which I use as my arcane focus and firearm.
Unless it specifically is a projectile, let's say fire bolt, then Windwall would probably not do anything.
Firebolt. Well, yeah, because firebolt counts as a projectile, doesn't it?
Yes, you hurl a mote of fire at someone.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
Sacred
think it would
Flame is
affect-
completely
I don't
different.
think it would
Sacred
affect
Flame
rays,
is
though,
you
so
generate
if
the
you
on them.
fire or disintegrate at somebody, and Windwall would do jack shit.
Yeah.
I think it has to have enough physical mass to count as a projectile,
Mm-hmm.
but not enough to count as like a cannonball. A
Well, I can walk
catapult
through it then.
could launch through a wind wall, but a firebolt will not.
I would hate to walk through a friggin' wind wall. My beard would be in my face.
Well, at least if I get mind controlled, Shrek has a way of at least protecting some, if not most of you. At least for a while.
Well, I did, but now I don't.
Oh, that could be a problem. I'm assuming we'll be able to rest by the time we go and see him, unless that's like a go find him now thing.
Hopefully. I don't even know what time of day it is.
It was mid-afternoon.
Hey, I'm back. Still with me?
No,
Nope, we all left.
Yeah, none of us are here.
Alright, is Rish here? The only one I haven't heard speak. Well, resume.
I'm here.
Okay, great. So yes, the party has been challenged to meet this mysterious mind flayer, but you don't have much information. But back on your ship, Jacques fills you in. See, the man came around and he was offering us all kinds of baubles and trinkets and wares to sell to our people to make us stronger, he said, to fight off those dastardly forces of Colan who are always harassing our patrols and our honest day's business. Well, as I said, one thing comes to another and people start disappearing and start reappearing. It's crazy. So, here we are today. I came back because I have something special. It was going to be my retirement present. But, unfortunately, it fell. Today is not the day for it. You see this conch shell here? It has the ability to raise and lower islands as needed. Only small ones, mind you, and it only works once. I was going to retire one day, build my own little island, and retire into the sunset. But I have a new plan. Or I did have a plan before most of my crew got killed. We're going to sail right into the heart of the maelstrom. This mad bastard out there has raised his own little island and sits on it, raiding and pillaging and dealing. I figure if we can get out there, use my little conch shell on it, send it back into the waves, because it works in reverse too, don't you know? And voila, he's gone. No more maelstrom, no more storms, no more squid face. I hope.
I suppose in theory that could work.
He showed up right at the same time that island showed up, so I assume they're connected somehow.
so you're gonna sink a squid into the ocean?
He wears clothes, doesn't he? I don't think he favors the ocean.
They're not an aquatic people.
Don't know this. I'm just trying to make sure things go as planned.
Sounds relatively easy enough.
Yeah, until it
These
goes off the
things-
rails as it usually
These
does.
things don't tend to be that easy. I looked to Jacques. It wanted to parlay with us. I don't know if that's a wise decision.
What do you think? What? Look what it did when it showed up. Look what deals it makes. You think you can trust the squid face? Oh no.
No.
Jim, can I trust a squid face? I don't know what they are. Do I roll for like history or something?
I guess sure. Roll whatever relevant roll, and I'll.
Jim, you're supposed to know what relevant roll to roll.
No, he can make it whatever he wants, and I can give him different information based on that. He can roll nature. He can roll arcana. He can roll
depending
history.
Depending on what he rolls is what Jim will roll.
Yeah, like I could, if he rolls nature, maybe I tell them something about their, what kind of how they live.
Aberrants, they don't belong in nature in the first place.
What's their history? Has someone used their name other than Squid Face? Like, can I?
Ooh, 24, not bad.
I don't know. Did somebody say Mindflayer hit? Well, you know of the Illithid as a subterranean dwelling race of psionic creatures that are known to enslave other races. That is the generally accepted, broadest knowledge that most scholars know about them. Their inner workings, their societal outlies, you'd have to really study more time to know how they function as a society. But you know what most commoners and surface knows, that they are very dangerous creatures and are pretty evil.
And this is commoners know this, but this jackass didn't.
They're pirates. They're a little more loose with who they trust.
Yeah.
Well, whatever they have planned, it's going to be nefarious.
But I can, as I said, you seem like a tough crew. You think you could do it? I'd do it myself, but my crew's gone, all dead. Well, only a handful left are the few villagers here, and I don't think they'd make much of a crew, to be honest. But if you promise me you'll take this shell and deal with him, I'll give it to you.
I have some conditions. Mostly I want to know information. What can you tell us about the Sea Princes? They're supposed to be somewhere around in these areas, but they had since gone missing. I personally am looking to parlay with some of them.
He points to himself. You're looking at one. Also, I just saw Bruce drop out of roll 20.
Did I?
It
Yes.
shows you out of it, and I
Yep.
thought maybe it was mine.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay,
I
it's
still
maybe
have
it's
that.
doing the same thing. Maybe it's doing the same thing mine is, where it just drops but doesn't really actually drop. But yes, he points back to Fen. Yes, he points to himself and he goes, "Me? What would you like to know about me, humble self?"
That's one.
Oh, I mean, it's a pleasure to finally meet one of you.
Aye, what few feel left of us are, and still have our wits about us. Back when being a sea prince meant something.
Well, most of the tales you seem to be scoffed at these days, unfortunately. But I remember the histories. I remember the power that you used to wield.
Oh yes, we used to be the big blight of Colin back in me grandpappy's day. Raved the seas and made every king and queen quiver from here to the Sea of Swords.
And what
But-
happened?
The old people, he says with a sneer in. Oh, you know how it goes. They get fat, they get lazy. They don't want to risk their whole crews and wig wealth anymore, so all the big wigs sit up there, and then their children come along, and they're fat and rich, and they don't want to do anything. Stagnation, I tell you. Need new blood around here. Somebody to kick them back in the pants. See, Mumrog isn't like the rest of them. We don't have fancy big shipping lanes. We're too remote. But actually, in times like these, I think we're blessed to be remote. We didn't get the worst of it with these madhouse cultists. They seem to leave us alone up until now. If they're coming out this far, I worry about the rest of the Sea Prince Isles.
If we take care of this for you. Is there any way that you can get me a meeting with the Sea Princess?
He just kind of scoffs. You want to talk on me? It's good as talking to the rest, but back in the old days, we'd call a conclave, but they're too far gone and scattered now. I might be able to get a handful of them. What exactly are you trying to achieve?
I would appreciate a conclave being called. What am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to achieve greatness.
Gotta have to be more specific than that. They don't come around just for creating greatness, especially in a time of crisis like this.
Also true. Well,
Gotta have to give me something more than that. Unfortunately.
I have business opportunities that I think would be beneficial to everyone.
I think most of them are just looking to stay alive these days. I don't think much of them are in the business of making money at the moment. Not with the way things are. You see what it's like here. I imagine it's way worse on the bigger islands.
Well, in the meantime, I was wondering if instead you would cast a net for me. I'm looking for an individual who goes by the name Mir. He's a human man. He's missing his right eye, and
Missing his eye among
Yeah.
pirates.
well, that doesn't help.
Anything else of significance?
He would be wielding a weapon that looks similar to this, and I produce my pistol.
He gestures to all the dead cultists on the ground with muskets. As you can see, they're pretty ubiquitous around here these days. They weren't so long ago, but now they're everywhere.
Yes, those are muskets. This is something completely different.
Point the same. So they all started showing up at the same time. I don't catch your meaning. He wouldn't stand out from anyone else, I suppose. Not right now.
Well, there's more pirates who you've run into who have weapons like these.
Yes. Right around these damn cultists, my friends started showing up again to try and kill me. They started showing up with these weapons.
Well, the name is Mia. If you run across the name,
Truth be told, I don't spend enough time on the inner isles. I don't know what goes on there. Maybe perhaps somebody who lives closer to the inner inns would know. Mayhaps we could get a conclave and you could ask one of them who might know more. But, unfortunately, we're just too far out. All I can tell you was what I seen.
he would also have a tattoo that looks like this, and I pull my lip down to show the Zentarum sigil.
Again, he just shrugs. Not something I've seen.
Very well, but he would have this if you do see him. Thank you. Anyway.
So will you do it? Did you take my shell and sing the saves?
I'll hand it over.
I think you could save this whole damn scene. Then we could talk all the business and maybe find your friend once all this has calmed down. It'd be a lot easier if he wasn't roaming around with his ships, causing everyone to go crazy.
I agree. Well, I extend my hand to take the conch.
Alright, you have acquired the magic conch.
Magic conch.
Magic.
I then go to Zataz, wherever the hell he is.
Well, I presume you're all on your ship for now. But he is going to say at this point, if that's all going to be all, I'll be on my way and head back to my own ship. It's in a cove nearby. I wish you the best of luck. Come find me in Mumrug when you're done. We'll be hiding nearby.
I had a question. What relationship do you have with Major Ursa?
I think he's my cousin, honestly. I know he's somehow related to me. I met them once when I was really young. He was from my mother's side, yeah.
What can you tell me about his business practices? Do you know what he does? He just seems to be a lord who likes to throw his weight around. But I think there's more to him. Do you know what his end game is?
Trade secret? I'm not going to tell on me maybe families, but you'd have to ask him. I'm not quite sure. I know he wheels and deals and knows a lot more than a man who should of his station.
He is connected. I mean, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here to rescue you.
I have some guesses, but I also figure a man like that wants to be left alone, so I don't pry.
Oh, trust me, he has his own private island. He very much wants to be left alone, and he only is found when he's wants to be found.
Aye, he does that. Like to show up unexpected and unannounced to birthday parties, holiday parties, festag. Strange man.
He is intriguing, and he pays very well. I just want to know more about him.
To the truth, sounds like you know more than I do. All I know is he sends me a big birthday present every year, and he just asks for some information in return. So I have clients like that. I understand.
Information, you say?
He wants to know about the goings on in the Isles. This and that. What are the sea princes up to? What are they doing? Are they abandoning any ships, armies, armadas? Those kinds of things. So I just let him know the day-to-day stuff. Nothing serious. Not unless he pays. Anyways.
Interesting. All right, well, I guess that concludes our business then.
As I said, I'll be hiding in a cove near Mumrug. He marks it on your map. Come find me there. And we can celebrate. And if you have any questions, let me know.
I'll take you up on a drink, or 2 or 3, or until we black out, whichever happens first.
I wish you the best of luck. Save my isles, and I'll see you're greatly rewarded.
Very well, Jacques. Have a good one.
I have a few buried chests around here, I think. I'll see if I can find them while you're gone.
Oh, well, appreciate it. Where the hell did I put my goddamn vape?
But with that, yes, he marks the location of where the Dread Sea and the mysterious Mind Flayer hideout is.
I take that magical conch to Zataz, and I produce it. Zataz, check this out.
It's a conch.
Oh, there's a bit more to it. You want to take a look?
You believe you have a magical conch?
Look, I wouldn't be making this shit up, friend. Just take a look for me, please.
There's nothing mechanical about this. I'm going to get out. Hang on.
Yes, it's entirely
And-
magical in nature.
I summon forth from my bag of holding from my tool belt.
You know, Zataz, just because it doesn't have any gears or mechanisms doesn't mean it can't be interesting.
Well, if it's magic by nature, I need my magic ritual. Slap the book on my desk, open it up to the ritual for identify, pull out from also my tool belt the pearl that was gifted to us by the Zoidberg race. And
Wait, isn't that thing like 50 pounds?
no, it's 100 gold worth.
Oh,
Thing.
okay. Because I remember they gave us one that was retardedly enormous.
I think he sold that already.
No,
Alright.
they gave us a. He originally said it was this huge, massive thing, only worth 100 gold pieces.
Oh, okay, so then
We
it was
determined that a
retcon.
pearl that size would be worth a lot more money.
Got it, it was retcon. Got it.
Mm.
I mean, it could be a larger than average pearl that's flawed, still worth 100. I'm sure he described it as it being mucky.
High above the mucky muck.
But the point is, the material component is the pearl. So I will spend 11 minutes casting.
All right.
Or technically 10 minutes and 1 action. Or, no, it's 1 minute. So 11 minutes, yes.
All right, so upon casting it, you do in fact learn it is a magical conch. It is basically a one-time use item, but it can basically create or destroy a small island of indeterminate size. So you can either use it to raise a small island or sink one into the sea.
And I learned all the magical properties.
It is as I described. And it is as advertised. It is a magical conch. When you blow into it, it can raise a land, or if you shatter it on a particular piece of land, it will destroy said piece of island. Or if it's a landmass, it would destroy, if it was near the ocean, it would destroy a section of that landmass. You know, like if it was a continent, it would sink, you know, like a lagoon-sized hole into it.
So, could we... So you have to destroy the conch on the land?
Yeah, would sink it, yes.
All right. Anywhere on the land, or does that have to be like the heart of the island?
I mean, yeah, like putting it into a crossbow and firing it out of a ballista probably wouldn't work. You need to be like touching it when you've done it. You have to have the intent that you're like, I want to destroy this island and the shell and everything on it and just go. Like, you have to want to do it too.
Yeah, but you could do it from a beach. You don't have to be like in the heart of the jungle.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Probably, yes.
That's what I'm checking, because that's the difference between doing an Indiana Jones run into the heart of the jungle versus rowing a boat up to the beach and smashing it.
Listen, Captain told you he's got this mind flayer has his own little island out there. You can get out there, break the conch on it, and then that would sink it.
All right, sounds pretty easy. And I tell Fen how to use it.
But I would warn you, probably just sinking it wouldn't do it. You would probably help if you killed him, too, while you were out there. Because even though he doesn't like water, I don't think sinking an island would solely do it. So probably killing him, too, would help.
No, he'll probably swim, and presumably he'll have boats.
Right. Well, yeah, that, too. But yes, also that's where the mist is emanating from, too. So there's mist coming from there, too, and it's starting to cover sections of the sea. So, and it's not a good mist. Yeah, there's one more thing I should probably mention that I forgot. There is the mist. Sickening stuff. It chokes your eyes and burns your throat when you're in it. Just be aware, place covers the island. In patches and rolls around and like it has a mind of its own. Well, that's it. Good luck. Yeah, sorry. Forgot that little detail. You would have mentioned it earlier, but there you go. Yeah. What does the party want to do? Are you resting for the night? Or are you just going to head straight there?
Did he finish the identification? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah. We did. We were discussing that a few minutes ago.
Yeah, sorry, I fucking stepped away. But everything's on the up and up with the shell?
Yeah, it is as advertised.
Okay. So it can ascend or descend islands.
Yeah, and it's not instantaneously. It takes a few minutes.
So, was there how large of an island?
A smallish island, probably like only a couple square meters.
Okay.
So not like Hawaii or anything like that, but like an island that you could easily see the entire thing from standing on it.
Okay, because I was just like...
Yeah, it's not a very big. Like, it'd be enough to build like maybe a house or two on it.
Because I was like, this could be a super weapon.
No, it's
Like-
not. It's not that big. You could fuck up a small area with it, sure, but yeah, that would be about it.
Because I was gonna say, isn't Salt Marsh itself an island?
No, and as I said, it can be used on land. Honestly, the way it really works is think of it like an admin tool that kind of deletes the ground it's on and lowers the sea level. So it can be used on land too. It would just create like a hole or like a lagoon if it was next to the ocean, that kind of thing.
All right.
But James, didn't you say it was one-time use?
Yes. You can
Oh,
either use it to you can either use it once to create an island or once to destroy. So like I said, you can only use it once either way.
And you got to break it to destroy the island.
Yes. And,
So if
blowing
we
it
kill this.
blowing it to raise the land would also go ahead and cause it to crumble once the magic expired and it raised the land. So that would happen either way. It's just
If we kill this guy, why sink the island?
so the island is where the mist is coming from, but this guy is the one clearly in charge. So ideally, you'd want to take care of both.
Yeah, but the mist just comes from cauldrons, and we have guidance who has solved that problem for us. You just push him over.
Again, he would get there, and presumably it's on his island.
And we'll just push the island over. Bam, problem solved.
And again, it takes a few minutes.
I'd imagine it would, because we're trying to push an entire island over.
Right, so it's not like you can just run in there, smash it, and then run back on your boat. You'd probably get attacked pretty quickly.
We'd be able to do it.
Well, you could, but you'd get attacked, and it would
James,
not be
you
well.
just take the lobster. Then we just swim back.
I think you're going to see why that may not work here in a minute. But is there anything else? Is the party resting for the day, or are you headed straight over?
You should rest.
We need to rest.
Probably rest.
I would like to have third level spells if we're going to go against mind flayers.
Just means they'll get a little more time to prepare.
Good. Well, I'll have third level spells for it.
They can prepare from the sky. I may have my Drake fly in. Just drop it. Right in the middle. I'm not talking to Conch, I'm talking Drake and all. Just drop right in, smash right in the middle of the island. Then we can come in from around.
We could do that. I'll fly with you.
Oh, I can't go on his back. He's not big enough for that.
He can't, carry you like an eagle.
No.
Also, they said there's strong winds and noxious clouds around the island, so thinking your Drake could make it on its own would be a bit of a reach.
And how are we going to do it if there's noxious clouds?
You'll see. You'll see. Right, so the party wants to rest for the night. As I said, they gave them a teensy more time to prepare, but you'll see whether or not that was worth it here in a moment. So the party awakes the next day, same overcast day as usual, and begins sailing in the direction that Jacques set on your map to find the location of his hideout. Approaching the location, the skies begin to get darker. Lightning can still be seen overhead, again with no sound. He did warn you and locate on the map that this area is highly infested with reefs, and that the Mind Flayer has chosen his lair well, as it is nested deep in a series of reefs, with only one patch of ocean being navigable to reach it. So, with that being said, this is what it looks like.
Looks like one of those parking games where Let's get this car out.
Hello, Whirl Islands. How you doing?
It is Puzzle Pirates now.
So this is how this is going to work. Do you see your ship token, bottom left-hand corner?
Yes.
See that? See that? Got it port starboard labeled and everything.
Yes.
So you have these squares are 100 feet. You can move 3 squares per turn. Now you can have an extra person make a vehicle check to give you 4 squares of movements per turn. And yes, just like Puzzle Pirates rule applies. So you have, just do this freehand here. So you can go forward 1, like that. Or you can go right, which would end you hitting you there. Or you can go left, which is like that. And you got 3 of those a turn.
If we go left, we're gonna be screaming.
Well, you just go off the map. But
What are those?
all right, so that is how movement works. All right, so hang on. There's other things you can do too. So I had to give this some thought and explanation. So everybody has something to do.
What
You
in
need
the actual fuck?
you need one person to steer the ship. This person will make any skill checks to vehicles to control the vehicle, and will get to basically pick which direction the ship goes in. You can have up to 4 gunners because you have 2 ballistas.
Holy fuck, this is Puzzle Pirates.
So each turn, so on your turn, you can take one of several actions. You can either drive the ship, shoot the guns, try to assist the ship, giving it an extra movement. Only one, you can only get 1 additional movement. The ship can only move 4. That's its top speed. And then, or you could repair damage, or as I've indicated up on the left-hand side, why I have a full ship map is because you may have borders that you have to fight off.
Or Jim, this is literally Puzzle Pirates.
Well, why do you think it took me so long to make?
This is fucking awesome.
I never played it.
Yeah,
Well-
I don't know what Puzzle Pirate.
Well, good. Then it'll be brand new to you.
Oh wow.
So what's the green splashes?
So those are the noxious clouds I talk about. They seem to be drifting around. Ooh. And you don't know what happens if you go into one. So I'm not going to tell you. This I
was
will
always bad at this.
I will point out that this mist is different than the mist you've seen before. It has a bit of a green tint to it. It looks a bit worse.
All right.
So other things on this map that you might not be able to immediately tell what they are. The small brown things with the white in the middle, you can actually zoom in. You can kind of tell what they are. Those are rafts. And then, of course, the things with the sails are ships that are about the same size as yours. But yeah, so this is my thought, because taking all your guys simultaneously with all their turns would be hella annoying, trying to control this many units in between all your turns. We're doing this XCOM rules. You get to go all as one turn, and then they get to go all as one turn. Except if you have borders, and then we'll pull up initiatives for borders and you. But the main block of when all the ships move and when your ship moves is all going to happen basically independently, because I don't know any other way to do it, because it'd be way too fiddly. So I'm going to do this to help maybe clarify this a bit. I wish I could do sub initiatives, but we'll just kind of do it like that. So yeah, what roles do what do people want to do? Like I said, you have, I don't know, maybe I should put these in Discord. 3 movement per turn. You can get an additional 3 movements per turn. You get an additional +1 if somebody wants to make a vehicle check.
Hey, cut out.
Hang on, it's too tight. Hang on. All right, let's do it this way. All right, yes. So, like I said, ship is 3 movement turns, plus an addition, plus an 1 if you roll for it. 4 gunners max, and then repairs, borders, other things, blah, 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 blah. So, who wants to do what? Who's driving? Let's start there.
Yeah, definitely not me.
Man,
Wreck. It's your boat. I rolled for the extra one if I could.
Yeah, I mean,
No, you don't have to roll yet. I'm just saying when we get there, like
Oh,
each
fuck
turn,
that.
you'd have to roll to get an additional movement. It's while you have a mechanical ship and it will do most of the stuff on your own. That's why I'm not having everybody roll. You can manually work the sails yourself faster than the mechanisms on the ship can. That's why you get an additional +1 if you get on the sails yourself and basically are helping to move the ship along.
Oh, nice. That's
So you can get
The
4. This is
sails
why
are there for show.
Right. This is why I'm having everybody take their turn first, because Rick's depend like if Rick's helping with the sails, his role may depend on whether Shrek gets 3 moves or 4 if Shrek's driving. So this is why you take your turns all at once.
yeah.
Oh.
Just like Puzzle Pirates, you all input your moves. I process them all at the same time. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's up to you, Rick. I do have a higher vehicle check, but I also already have a path and plan to get
All
over
right.
there.
We'll take your path.
All right.
It's going to
We'll
be
try.
hazardous.
And also because here this would, if you want, just to illustrate, I didn't leave it on all the time because it's kind of distracting, but that is your ship's range. The red indicates normal, and then you can shoot with disadvantage at those ranges. So unlike Puzzle Pirates, it does not require you to line up your shots. You can just shoot when things get close.
What about Rish's guns that have longer ranges?
Ineffective against vehicles, I'm ruling on this map. If he wants to do damage to vehicles, he'll have to use the ballistas. And then, of course, if you have borders, he can use his gun then. So,
We can't shoot at people on other ships.
no, not on this setup.
We are. It's yeah.
It's too difficult.
So what? So what were the actions again? There was driving, helping to sail.
Helping to
And
sail,
shoot- and
gunning, repairing,
Oh, repairing.
and then, of course, fighting off borders if you have any.
Do we know what relevant skill checks will be for each thing?
Well, it's ballista, so it's the same as always. So when you roll to attack, it's 6 plus 6 to attack, 1d20.
Oh, so you don't even get to add your own dexterity modifier?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe so.
So anybody can literally anybody can do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Which is what Matt and Oceanus will be doing.
Then I'll just help you with the sails.
Well, hang on, because if Matt, Oceanus,
you can have up to 4 gunners.
Bruce,
Yeah, because you have one who's assisting the load, and then one who's you're basically
you'd have
taking
to count
turns
as
fine.
well, Rish,
All right, that's fine. I'll help gun, I guess.
because you don't have vehicle C, right? What's your?
No.
Yeah, 'cause Dink has that. He has a +9.
Well, there you go. He'll help you then. Fuck.
That extra move piece is gonna be handy.
We
But-
may
but-
have to
but-
pick
but-
it up next time because it's getting late. It's almost 12.
Yeah, I mean, if people want to stop here, we're about to get into the Dread Sea, so obviously this is probably going to take us more than 15 minutes to get through this section. This was supposed to be the longest part of the adventure, so
Yeah, continue
I'm
next
thinking,
week.
Okay.
I'm thinking, that way we don't get into this whole spiel.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
this is
forget a whole week later.
this is a good stopping spot. Well, now I'll probably have to recap everybody on the rules, and I may revise them in a week, so who knows. But I'm glad you at least got to see the map. This is why it took me all day Sunday. Because making all the whirlpools, making all the wind, making the rocks, making the clouds, making the map, making the scaling work, like it just took. And then of course I had to make the raft tokens. I made the dark sloop tokens, and I have a few more surprises in store. So more to come. More to look.
Good, dude.
Yeah, it's my first homebrew in probably 2 years, so I hope you enjoyed it. As I said to Rish, if you don't, I will never put in this much work ever again. So, yeah.
I just want to bust your balls and say I hate it.
No, I
But
know.
I can't.
I know. I know getting any compliments from this group is, well, it just doesn't happen. But I'm glad everybody
I
enjoyed
tell
it.
you when you're doing a good job.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, but we can end there. I will end the stream there, and hope everybody enjoyed it.
Like and subscribe.
Yes. Catch y'all on the next one. Maybe more streams during the week. Who knows?
Zero.
I don't really know, but we'll find out.
And no
Bye
one. He's
bye.
lying.